media handles nyina your ho ene anope ye chiamu nyina imamu nyina chi ani diem ene akwaba eba enanope program yi esodru dwada ye betrans na weekend no nsema hodo ekoso ewo miamia hodo no ene eboboa no de bremu ye edwada anopa emre no aso ye nyina ye wa ha dwafo nyina no e wa ha Tony Montana abone braces kama pa na odi amanoni nsem no ebebre 055159993 055159993 eho enamomfa WhatsApp messages no emfa emre yen ene dey na ye behwe ewa amanoni nsem pi transfer stories ahodo sese minim se munya adaje kra ehwe eye FIFA Club World Cup ayekoso ewa America mem sese 5 matches ena ato na mo amuhwe binu minim yie pa se mo enjoy games no pa details ni ade nyina na bobo no e de bremumra so mame nkotone Montana hona ye hwede wo no kakra e de breye ba sa dwumadie GCB your bank for life. Toyota Ghana Company Limited. Ghana drives Toyota Starlet. Hisense or say everyday prices for everyday people. Bank of Ghana. MTN, everywhere you go. Printwear Services Limited. Jabin Rural Bank. DSTV, your home of entertainment. Balm of Gilead, making your kitchen your pharmacy. Ajaba Jewelry. Amalina Children's Haven, your one-stop shop for all your baby and kids needs. Grace Gift Herbal Clinic and lab services. Ban Herbal Hospital, Herbasol Company Limited, and other sponsors. Omo ena ebwa enchekwa miki babem omo na ebwa ma yedi sajmedi edi ebro baby awobia. Kessben TV, Midfield Action, Airborne. Tony Montana. Godfather.
Meda CP. Ene juada and some no dorso. Straight away yen too far. Na yenko wanchi. Eho ana wanchi. Sala festival no enwada ane drawn down the cat na enye easy cra. Ohe attendance ni pam pem ne ba dompem. Eba dompem. Eba nana abrefan ketia sports stadium ho enra na enye easy cra ni papa. Ohe attendance no or Kessben television wa. Baby ayema enra na the grand finale etimi eba so. Banda Kings Club any Janka Town ne ball finals no nemom yenya go bia obi ene wo timi eto atena game no travel equal penalty sokode bonsam ajoso ene ma Banda Kings omo emerge as winners omo ewini 5-4 on penalties inti afuwe wenchi Sala Festival no Banda Kings Club ena eye champions ema omo toso second no eye Janka Town omo ena a place second enra in attendance yenya honorable Alaji Seidu Haruna or your MP for Wenchi on the Nimonyam Ebetechiri on our program no esi Ninaso. Honorable Gloria Poku Jemfi a MCE on enso eba Ken Fad Banda a top FIFA agents and now on also our the grand finale na say now overall best player of the tournament Ekoye Emma Ernest also Prempa Obo Eddie Emma Blackstone best young player Ekoye Emma Dankwa Evansa of future Emma Dallas Camp best goalkeeper Ali Moro Gaddafi or that Emma Gagai business joint goalkeeper and 2 players are Omunyina actually the highest number of goals. Ernest Owusu Prempe ene Evans Dankwa Etaye Omumienu joint goalkeepers na best goal Abdullah Saddam ana share Emma Dreams House wabra omo ene wises eboni go no and omu no say goal of the tournament nti enra ana bibia eba na wieye ewo wanchi nana abrefa enkatia sports stadium ho nti congratulations to all the participating teams any areas ebaye any winners say yenya omo Banda Kings Club enra adwuma ne nyina na omo ye no yada so ewo wanchi and in Patamuno and 3 p.m. another big game so this one is unmissable. Wanchi professionals, any breakum professionals and airball Wanchi sports arena and they are game airball so no means pepe na ye heard me say MP for Wanchi ebeba honorable Haruna Saidu Alaji enono na nana kasa mu ba osaje for ampem MC Gloria opoku jamfi enen munyam ebeba betechiri stars a eba ne de yakase ye body an adaje ne mre na ebeboye nti na ye hyemu ewo wanchi sports arena 3 p.m. Brekum professionals ene wanchi professionals na ebo Saturday we nso a ewo Konadu Yadon Park ehon so ampaya edwa yawo enso abagana yawo ano ene Opios Canaveral 11 and a boy no a former Ghana Premier League goal king so about Egyptian League and also feature Emma Togo national team on the Opios Canaveral 11 boy Nyami Adoma Saturday way 3 p.m. Konadu Yadom School Park AstroTurf no so all the stars will be up and so the Saturday the Empire Edra and Konadu Yadom AstroTurf so let's make a date or honomo way so ani ejina na ye too far near her in summer so uncle for a cross on same yan shall say FIFA Club World Cup on record from Enra ahomache 12 midnight and games ne shall say baso FIFA Club World Cup na results enter Miami and a ball opening game omo any El Ali sa match amaye go bia Alimpo enya penalty momo a boss say Imam Ashore ye starting game na anche na ono enso eko praye over 60,927 fans and a call opening game Oscar Usteri or your goalkeeper Edema Inter Miami ono nefa man of the match second game Bermunik omo extra shed Auckland City by 10 goals to nothing in attendance na enipa 21,152 man of the match ekoye Emma Michael Olise Albo Emma Bermunik Paris Saint-Germain Enra omo trashe Atletico Madrid Kanayan ATM omo ntimi anti enipa ekoye no 80,619 fans man of the match ekoye Emma Vitinha na Palmeiras omo NFC Porto omo ebo goal so Benwa otimi ato atna Chelsea akoda na omo fan from Palmeiras no Enra oficha mo homo of a man of the match Estevao Willian ono na ye MVP nipa ekoye 46,275 Enra Palmeiras any Porto gamer eba so Botafogo any Seattle Sounders eboy ma Botafogo winning by 2 goals to nothing into 5 games and so far akoso 3 teams na team enya wins and yenya 2 drawn games 16 goals so far and on what team ashe yenya 1 red card and players ashe more goals top scorer so far Jamal Musiala Enra Opo hat-trick and top assistant so creature Qualification and Michael Olise Obian 2 assists into way day 1 games are a course so FIFA Club World Cup and games or record draw yadimu nchiremu edeba enchekra na yeko group A so far obiabo 1 match nemum yenyanya goal yenyanya winner group A ohiamu table na 1 point kwano bia enya enti FC Porto 1 point Palmeiras 1 point El Ali 1 point and a Messi team Inter Miami and so 1 point so 2 games across group A no yenya go bia because Ali and Inter Miami ebo goalless and a Palmeiras and FC Porto and so ebo goalless yanko Bermunik match edin sensempi aba Enrada omoche Auckland City on for New Zealand esomo kadua omo antimi anti na no pano yedin kante ho e ema se players about Emma Auckland City no omo part-time footballers omo ye omodwuma he na omo ebo football no as part-time ti ball na ka se mu de yentuo ka omo nya allowance of $90 e wa tournament ya omo ebo na enam se omo ye omodwuma nti ebi mpo anya opportunity ama omo companies omo leave because enche bia na mo ball omo league ni wie my players ni be 3 weeks off enti na we ameka ho enti ohwe match highlights any goals na adwumayefo na omo ewo Auckland City no controversies omo goalkeeper or supervisor and osanso our supplement veterinary machine warehouse enti na dwuma oye no Adam Mitchell property agent Jordan Vale school teacher Mario Ellich sales of soft drinks Maris Jeb parcel career na Kikili sales manager and electrical equipment and paint yebenya Corneli ono physiotherapist Michael constructor na yɛwɔ Gerard Garriga ɔyɛ waiter, Diris ɛyɛ mechanic, Joseph Lee ɛyɛ customer service, Justin Lagos ɛyɛ barber, Kikili Angus ɛyɛ factory worker. Enti ɔmo ɛyɛ part-time workers ɛna ɔmo ɛnya mmerɛ na makɔbɔ football. Enti City Theatres ɛyɛ theatres for no ɛbɔ nnura nanso Aklan for no ɛmo nkyerɛmu na yɛde ɛɛba nti nnura ɔmo ɛconcede 10 solid goals against Bremen na ɔmo coach ne din ɛde Paul Posa ɛsɛ ɔbɔ ne players na ba so paa ɔmo sɛ ɔmo ɛlusu 10-0 deɛ nanso players no akonkoden sɛ ɔne Bremen ɛbɛtie gyina 2-2 na walusu by just 10 goals there omo enya no to 4 ball kra na osini key players most of them adwuma mo kwan eno nti na omo ntimi Anfield omo first team a Bermudic trash omo kadu a omo ntimi ante Victor Company coach Emma the Bavarians o say Cincinnati supporters a bar park no omo nim omo acknowledge omo pa no man confo something to talk about tournament way ebedo biano sa Auckland City buy ebe J10 Vincent Company the post match mumientie kakra.
Coming here, obviously, a little bit about the history of Cincinnati, all the sides of that history, of course, but one of the parts of the history is also the German community that settled here, and you could straight away feel that there was an American, Bavarian, German connection here, and it felt throughout our stay here. It felt throughout the game, and I'm sure that we've given them something to go home and talk about, and that's always important for our club. Yeah, we knew before coming here, obviously.
We coach Emma Bermudic, the Bavarians Vincent Company, and no na Auckland City omo goalkeeper Connor Tracy. Or say waje a combination of annual leave. Now I live without pimple and waje about tournaments. No name worth it because nani dream and say obesha ne mentor. Mano no ya enran so omo me nu ehyanti a dream come true and fa ho and say enran omo eji do wabra mo so entimi anhye bi another game a catch obi attention UEFA Champions League holders Paris Saint-Germain omo tete Atletico by 4 goals to nothing and goals no flow woto first half 2-0 second half so ekoye 2-0 Luis Enrique say only a single doubt for sure omo favorite somewhere winning a few tournaments because more form Champions League so more and a J na sa Khalifi president Emma Paris Saint-Germain also credit no enko Emma Luis Enrique wabese saniema P PSG team no players no only 28 sign less than 28 players wow age no 28 and above no consider and sound previously now sign players fini well anymore say coach ne ba no or the name P and abegu akwam Koke player ball Atletico Madrid or say results we there and your fair crowd ball ball and it's lose 4 now humpa or say at the end decisive officiating referee na enkoye kra onim the entia share perfect goal referee say was spotty infringement or build up primu enti Julian Alvarez go on and Koke say otiasa enye and officiating na enkoye kra can be ma enran elusu by 4 goals to nothing. Nemo Diego Simeone chiremu Luis Enrique coach Emma PSG player bi obebo ni din bia no na mpanifo ato ede amano nanso oba Atletico for her the obeka no impempi players are peno nensa enka enti coach na start here what to yampia against Onagasa ni onka because lose by 4 goals to nothing. Julian Alvarez and now we say go now so Vano at the Salau here or say a tough loss na emfa ho and say eluso first game still ano dream no encha ewa ha yet also as Atletico Madrid football club Rodrigo de Paul say nim say results peno ankoye neso still na no GDA pass second and third game no subsequent games no aniema ebeko ye pa e de amomo ene na Chelsea ene Los Angeles FC airport Liam Delap ebe opportunity about the first game e de the new club Chelsea na club World Cup no Liam Delap akasa e de afan especially the game a bosses so for the teammates for no mingle Liam Delap ekasai.
Liam, welcome. How does it feel to finally be here and get started?
No, it's really good, you know. As a new player, it's so important, you know, learning and being around the boys, developing relationships. It's a new club, so to come out here, you know, it's really good to kind of get close to everyone.
Nice. Who are you next to on the plane?
Levi,
Keep you busy?
he was alright. I kept getting up for a toilet every 5 minutes, but he was alright.
So is it your first time playing or training in the US?
Came here a few years ago for pre-season.
Liam Delap, new striker, Emma Chelsea, just number 9, and then no share at the Emma Club, no. Enzo Maresca, coach, Emma Chelsea. You be sorry, sir, why not Chelsea number 1? Because he had some Mike Mignon, also making it categorically clear. Sir, and Robertson, goalkeeper, no, Sanchez, or no, and Chelsea, or more, and number 1. Mubiente Enzo Maresca.
Be the number 1? No, the situation about the keepers for me is quite easy and quite simple. Robert is the number 1, then we have Philip that is the number 2. Penders join us. We're gonna see in the next weeks. We have time to
Chelsea manager and say Robert Sanchez remaining as Chelsea almost say first pair of hands and Philip no number 2 at the moment. You be saying last season about describing and saying not a very successful season and also sure a very successful season. You focus on the upcoming season, especially Club World Cup. Enzo Maresca.
It's not. For me, it's. I said since we start. I said many times that it's not. I don't like to see in 3 or 4 months. For me, the success is to try to win tomorrow against the first game against Los Angeles. For me, that means success. Is win games, and then the season 24-25. I think we achieved something important. That is finish top 4. We won the European competition that we were in. And now that is done, is finished, is already gone. Now we need to be focused about this competition that we are here now, and then.
Chelsea manager Enzo Maresca and Yatin can way as soon as you know, fan Kratzofi Ban Heba Hospital, a balloon numpemo how they are. For problems in Aquada woman, now more for her buying and so now a month from our brown tea penny be a beam. I'm over to us here one time, Ban Heba and Eko Jarisa.
Cratchy, unemu bua unkoisha Dr. Ban uye den wa ha. Unye no mpemu ya de no wanko Dr. Ban jinse be.
Laka.
Hey, bye-bye. Yes, I go. What?
So good afternoon, sir. This is my father. We come from Nigeria, and he has issue with the leg.
The leg broke?
We don't know.
No, it broke. Ow! Me, I'm a specialist about bones. I will deliver you now. Then you go to Nigeria back.
Cratchy, unemu bua unkoisha Dr. Ban uye den wa ha. Unye no mpemu ya de no wanko Dr. Ban jinse be fa. Onu pe de ni dompe na dodo wuda dompem be wagodo empem. Woti bi hwehwe dompem santi ni dompem wa be bo nsem. Ose ya de bebe de nyuma paso so ani nyame kra na meka. O no mpemu nim de ono na ye expect nya zanfo no. O akra any kumasi no mpemu expect yen kan kire.
Yes, sir. What are you doing?
You're
not specializing when it comes to bone issues. You are not specialized in bone healing. Hey, Spino, I didn't man cast someone called Dr. Bango. This guy's got one of me. Look, you know, say Dr. Ban is the best when it comes to bone issues. Well, Doctor, who? Please, you came to look for Dr. Ban, isn't it? This is not the right place.
Well, he brought us here.
Listen to me. I am taking you to Dr. Ban.
But I have a ban here by hospital. Now, no question say you need be a few 3 so be soon. I say, you shame your winning in 2 I say. Mammy, dear, I'm over Bumway and the Ukutapuma, who sees a chia. ukotodwe wona mane su kekra man ya wo kan ne say papa ne ya wo kan ne say me kotodwe ye nuwa ne bekume ba wo ho a ye ntena se makotodwe enkum obi ba wo ho a kotodwe ye betu ase amanigye awie peye enti me sere bia wonsa ene yiyi wani da so nyina asa ewuma na ya kan hye mesro akọbọbọ anasa wonam ho ama taisa pawo ama wonemu abusi pen brana ye de ye ntwe ye de ahaban keke na beto so nyankopon dom ahaban ne beto so a nkasa ni nompe na etete na eha adwene nyina no nyankopon dom ni nyina beto ato a ama nompe ni nyina aye kama
Papa 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 is walking. Let me hold you here. No, don't hold it. Mama, Papa is walking. No.
Herbal Hospital. Specialists in every kind of bone disease. Spinal cord, swelling of the arms, arthritis, bone injury, swelling of the leg with reddish color around it, and so on.
Ede na eteti wo, ede na ama wo yura wo, ede na ama wo ni da so asa. Ba wo ho a, ani da so wo ho. Ba ye wo Accra ye wo Spintex Road 18 Junction. Kumase ye wo Atonsu Agogo Government Hospital na ni mo a. Ye numbers yi na egu ase freye. Ade bi e kire wadwena na se ye ruo bi eteti obi ano. Ye beboa ma nyaruo ni nyina ase atu ama nkunimde awie peye. Ma me emfa ho ne ba bi a wo free ba papa. No kwasam se ene wiase afana nyina ni Nigeria ne Ghana ha ene ba bi obi a wona bi fra brochire bi fri hen e ba ba so yeye enti ba bi a wo no panifo se adedie kwan nwa ba bi a wo bia fo woni kire ba ya so yeye ha na wo ba ya so yeye ha sebisebio nya fe ne kwabrane ba betwe wo na tetentem bia maame papa ye de ahaban keke ena nyankopon adom ye de beto so na numpene nkasa ni ba bi a cheche bia na haban betene ni nyina kama ba achafo ba yarwena bejale
Ban Herbal Clinic hwehwe ye kira kwan wo Kumase Atonso Agogo Hospital
Ban Herbal Hospital asoye ene ekoti am nkrato nti koso ade pekamo na mesne ko na ekoje wayaresa ye da so FIFA Club World Cup Championship a ekos no Ryan Cherokee new Manchester City omo play omo fan from Olympic Lyon also atete comparison the be say or the new Kevin De Bruyne also besre onye the new KDB De Bruyne or your legend e Man City ono the position no ope number 10 ehọ na ogiri so gina obenya the best efri ni ho nanso Pep Guardiola na kasa se number 10 obenya bode nanso edunme bia positions bi ho a obebo no out of positions into Ryan Cherokee e da shine through so be contributing quota e de ama Manchester City omo enso a club no Real Madrid e wa America omo e prepare for omo first game on Wednesday e na Madrid any Al Hilal ebebo Jabi Alonso any boys nungu so omo air prepare den ntimo a mo Kessben television Los Blancos omo training session anyway ya players no and so am a training say omo enya full house excluding players ni bi ho a omo ewo ACL a omo enya started training message no air clear Jabi Alonso say one Trumika ball no mo from the first minute, Copem se referee bepon American kwa so one Trumika one make effort or catch us a ball na dia benya bi abo Vinicius Junior say oba ye on new manager no Juma Kama ono so fa training kakra mu ono so ono de odinka wa America na team no was Spain air preparing few days na on Jabi Alonso aye training sessions kakra or say na nia coach ne metal sa oba ya was started sa ono so implement Christian Shivu new Inter Milan omo manager FIFA Club World Cup no or so many abrepa last year or her club no omo abakosema omo ansada achieve a lot nebom tournament we ehia omo pa Christian Shivu a message any
honor this competition because this is what a team like Inter should do. This is what a team that represent this kind of competition should do. There are 32 teams all over the world representing a unique moment probably for the world soccer because this is
Kings
the
all over
first
the world
time.
and Asia America enti Inter Milan ebechira mo bobrena tournament we omo enso etimi age Lamine Yamal convince Nico Williams say onye fast on Tremrika na ombebo emfa Emma Barca already ni agent any Barca for sinkonwa Lamine Yamal guso a also jagum say na danfo no on national team on mechanical club level na ejuma no ensi Nico da ha na Lamine Yamal enso edaha Napoli for no ameki a serious phone call omo epe Darwin Nunes omo Liverpool for on phone ebisa ebo ada boy no so omo besa omo beto no enti Antonio Conte ni abre pao onya Darwin Nunes e woni ho a obepa Hilal omo ede another offer but this time 50 million euros a season for Victor Osimhen wey Osimhen nankasa personally siko benya no e chen de kwakoto a single player 50 million euros and no sika Hilal for 1 year omo besa omo edema Victor Osimhen Andy Robertson Liverpool left back no the we are Atletico Madrid ni esia bre pass omo nya na omo pani ehu Liverpool ye Melos Kekes ho adwuma as replacement tio and so another potential candidate to betima bobo e am Atletico nemum ohwe Atletico for na omo priority Andy Robertson na obo e ema Liverpool mo enso a club no enra meeting so Manchester United and Real Betis on Anthony another loan deal with obligation to buy ebetimi happen enti another offer from Betis Echo Sir Anthony last year ni loan no yes successful another loan with obligation to buy and money and so eje ye papa Arsenal for consider Sir Oli Watkins ebe join on club no because Victor Gyökeres the total package na I say consider say a born e was sold do enti either Benjamin Sesko or Oli Watkins e back on Arsenal for somo and so ebe fan Gennaro Gattuso the new Azuris Italy national team coach Gattuso as I said there after Spalletti no omo assign say omo boy juma and so emfa emomo Hansi Flick any Thiago Alcantara kasabiem Alcantara Barca as one of the assistant no call ye it's about time our coach consider say or they Alcantara be so back no be Barca omo a technical team member Luis Enrique say after Ballon d'Or no when any debate be straight away also call the man PSG omo player Ousmane Dembele or no na esefata Ballon d'Or Gavi so person will stay our Barca now of fighting for a place last year one said that I enjoyed more playing time this year there what now about the ball at the Ama Barca or more Enso club Ibrahim Konate French ni na obo Emma Liverpool Madrid for eye ne ho adwuma ni kwan so asa ne contract na next year omo ebe fa no as a free agent said here omo fa Trent no Konate Liverpool center back no Madrid work on him next season person omo fa no as a free agent AC Milan any Arsenal for kasa for Alexander Zinchenko ono enso left back Brian Mbeumo Man United remain very confident say then Brian Mbeumo omo na ebenya no abebo e dia Marc-Andre ter Stegen offer a buy from Galatasaray also ni ti waso okwa enye ye still odazo Barca omo a goalkeeper na West Ham United John Duran because oko Saudi on Ronaldo ko ba na asa no player no three months no be so back to Europe West Ham enya ne bima omo Fulham and want to so show interest John Duran nso emu Joshua Zexi Man United for say eniema nkoyie neso boy no omo enton no be man another opportunity na season way we prove die obetimi aye et decision and say Joshua Zexi o stay woni babia enso eko Godfather Roma kofo close nsem no we eso ne egina na ye de asi
wow what in kan atwo de
there be Godfather
intino
said you obeka ni
enti ase wo
there be
enti ase wo
no
ye kwa akusi no mi
no there be
no what in kan you there
all right Father Roma you obeka ni
okay Tony Montana na dia mono nsem no abre ye no ye betrase na fe ye biebie mu kakra enchakra ye betrase na ye biebie mu kakra munim se ye din kan aka se ye de emre no bi aka ho no mienu ene ye be pagya ye mu ye de nnoma kakra eba beka ho efri nyameboa ene ekoi nyina no da bia ye wade fofora ye de bebremu nti ene time na eka ho no de potri ena ye be ye duru ha ye de ebekyeremu Heart of Folk 2000 no omo eje trophy no eye mekire CAF Champions League trophy no ye be show first and second legs no excepts of sa games no enyina ye be san kaka ye ho kakra na kwan be ma ya friend legend no ba ko a omu di akoten was sa 2 games no mu no Heart of Folk edg trophy no na fe ya ho discussions kakra enso wo emrena ababeka ho no emu ye baabi so a referees enso ye de ama omo emran bebre ho a ye mu bebre ye nti mu ba kokra ye nim ho hwe ana ye nim kra no emu nchechire mu no free samre ekoi Kalaba betrase na what the samra ne bebre de akire ama yehunani so yie papa enra de see e wo Kumasi Asante Kotoko ana fe golden kicks MTN FA Cup final match no emu mitire penalty no hono ene Kalaba betrase na eno nso no wa kire na dwen de afa o yidi pa say before say Kala ebeba no consultations ahodo pi akoso na wa jeje referees no nyina omoso omadwen kire efa sansem no ho na fi ode no so aba be kire se da me kai no your old pictures kire your footballers no your boxers no your tennis ne athletes no emra abetwam ko na omugina mu papa ene matches how do course so ne competitions e course so na fi ye kire ya kaka ye ho kakra na eno so no legends ni bi e wo ho a ye frɛ mo na ma kire mo adwen afasa games no e ho enya sem ketu akra bebre e ka ho yini nyina no emre ekɔ no ye de ba be ka ho no mienu na ye be peja ye mu enya sem kitu akra matches e course so weekend mi kire coronation games no ye de ho nkomo nyina no enso ebeba aba bedan enche be transfer na FIFA Club World Cup so far 5 games na yabono na ye de ho titremu ene nkomo kakra enso abremo our baba transfer na fe odinsem bi atodwa na mu bi ene se CAS a reverse FIFA decision be on Nyama and Nyama the transfer story no na there in a cast eka we any others and so be our Africa stories no emu and then referee Kala was America can Kala bahana or the ensemble and so about to giant channel revenue say Kofi and so you didn't come first part in your tea it was not second part no and then all can simply na mo be in a feed free akra you be mamu ye papa I know what you home and come on and if you didn't kind of warning way aba this is host and win and let me congratulate my brother or say Kala should be fair to us this morning. I don't want him to defend the referees if the penalty awarded Kumasi Asante Kotoko wasn't a clear penalty. And if it's a clear penalty, it should teach us well. And that's Musa Thunder. And if he Kandahar Sunya Zungu Nediwe and so Ebreye. But make more na mompe Kumasi Asante Kotoko de Heart of Folk. Omo Asia mitre old players no Asia enra results na pie free mobile na hokra na bia manfo omo adwe ewo na mompe lineups 2 teams ni nyina no omo feature enra ma Kumasi Asante Kotoko chief offenso samproso na edi message we enso abafa ho sajo people are not seeing the entertainment and talent showcasing in our modern day football in Ghana. Watching Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Heart of Folk Legends game and Daniel Ni Ejay's goal shows why people were going in their numbers to stadiums previously. I couldn't see such talents display in Kotoko Golden Kicks game yesterday. Talent asa send also adyo say chief offenso samproso and the way and so abrayen. But in kind aka say GCB your bank for life. Omomoso yasemedi dmedi ebro GCB your bank for life. Toyota Ghana Company Limited, Ghana Drive Toyota Starlet, Hisense, everyday prices for everyday people. Bank of Ghana. Omoka hold the near the midfield action programming ebro MTN everywhere you go. Printwear Services Limited. Omoso edimo akotin ye papa Dwabin Rural Bank. Omo Ekahon, DSTV, your home of entertainment, Balm of Gilead, making your kitchen your pharmacy. Omodima Kotin Papa de Dijumedi Bremo, Ejaba Jewelry, Amalina Children's Haven, also your one-stop shop for all your baby and kids needs. Grace Gift Herbal Clinic and Lab Services, Ban Herbal Hospital, and a Herbasol Company Limited, and others. Omnebwa my Dijumedi Bro. Midisiha na mako Dr. Edmond Arthur. Balm of Gilead, you know, one come kakra na fi doc. Akwaba, say yeah.
Nyamiadum, but me ho ye na so e.
Yakopadum, yensu ye ho ye pa.
Happy Father's Day.
That's it. And same wishes to you. Many happy returns.
That's it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And ranso udi juma na me bano na menim say be obia enye wa bia simple bra me ba ho na be hu say Balm of Gilead mu ebom humodi papa na mpanifu akuku da mi wo ye na wasamble o mu nyina na Regional Police Commander, Regional Prisons, Police for Prisons, penny for clergy, Uduamuba,
Vice Chancellors,
penny for Vice Chancellors, Professors, Radinia Coupon, you want me, Jawai, and you for
that children,
yeah. And I would dear papa. Education among for now, honor. You man can be 10 hours.
Yes. Police phone crowd and almost say for fortune cancer heart surgery, you know. We know the cancer and the nose for
Minim dasa kumawi mema de sunche madi. Sentina almost stressing it me containing woman. Oh later. Na fe from doctor, lawyer, Abua. Wow.
Prostate in fact.
It was a very nice program.
Yeah.
We are dear Papa, man for so that's pa. No me cause on the next crowd. All right, and not paying our debate. Now say the that's pa.
Me that's pa the kind of Australian pon Nyankopon na aseda enko ne ho. Se enra ana memene de nyina oti ewiemu man o screen na ye mo bedu ho no mo na prisons commander police commander woman officers abaho general public through Kessben media omonso ebura ho in fact na de man ye fekra ne Saturday ne wie bibia no ye gina ho aye twitwa pictures kra na ehun sensu ni mu na ansa na ye park ye ne ma na se nyame hu ye mobo eti wiemu man enra nso otoa so ti wiemu man na se ka se enyankopon ye da wase pa eni bibia se nyame na ne da no na ye de no eto nchen a na empemfo akokudan a ebaye de di kan no yemfa ahoma no so enko yem papa kwabna kese Kessben media wone o sports kiro no ene eba news team no mo ye LPM ne marketing for ni nyina mfa nyame nhramo the we are most spearhead in terms of announcement. We are so humbled and so grateful. Your police commander and Nkachi police staff and assistant commander and any able officers yakasa nyame onhiramo prisons commander ya papa James one able officer nyame nhramo ya papa ahemfofo a mo baaye in fact da chenhene ene kan say aguna samai enkwanta kese hene so oba but not traffic no enye izo ene nana kwa nso a ono nso efi kwa da so ho eba ye ne ahemfofo e kan nyame onhiramo onyam kese pa clergy mi ame papa se jo enwa na hu se sami sofuba enwa me papa yes me papa free on sunyane diocese Methodist me nkwa na me ko Pentecost me fifu bia Methodist ni me nkwa ape na me ko Pentecost enti ye pese fasa akonye so na clergy e baaye ye dom nyina ase ekasi nyame nhyira omo pa nyame nhyira mo miami area head prophet Teteduku one me pastor nyame nhyira mo ene permanent pastor area nyame nhyira mo pa ne ememaku a mo so mo organize elders a ewo ho nyame nhyira mo pa in fact professors are if various universities ne by doctors if hospital akesi by you can say headmasters are if senior high schools ahodoɔ ɛbaeɛ ɛne principals ɔmo free training colleges ahodoɔ ɛbaeɛ mfa nyame ɔnhyira mo CEOs a mo wɔ mo adwuma a nyame adom afa mo so a yɛn nsa ɛkɔ ya no nyame nhyira mo paa yɛ papa mo a matete mo mmɔwerɛ mu matumi ama mo ma abɛdu de bi a ɛhyɛ nyame animuonyam obi wɔ asɛ dwo ne salary enduru baby nenso ne ma ebi lawyers ebi business tycoons ebi sei ebi asofofo saa papafo na mpomanya kwan ama enura na nyame nhira mo ate nyame mama pomde ne nkwatente ne muntwa mo nkwa so aba so you we de metwa mo na makama na tom muntwa mo nkwa so aba pa in fact so you ohwe menim mtumetinyo enkwaso aba mpaje se investment o mayo o ma ho no o munya ho feedback ha o munya ho feedback obi oni sika so enso oboa ne ma manya de bi utumi se du bia de wo de crampo de no de hwe ne ma ma program ni nyina bi papa no nyame onhyira mo nyame nhyira mo pa obi oba ye bia media group ebaye Adom City TV Kessben Pen TV hello in fact munina nyame nhyira mo pa na sejo enko ema obibini black man ye papa Thomas on my insure 500 bottles Z mineral water yentua pin kra nyame nhyira no pa nyame nhyira no me pese me da realize concept for swasi ni realize concept asafo omunye handkerchief me chema ejanum nyina in fact nyankopon inshamo omunye kinky e de support ice kinky ni pastries nyame inshamo me management and me board me papa professors are part of me board me medical doctors any lawyer Max in fact unu team chairman nyame nhyamo pa me general manager assistant Nancy my administrator elder Dazi nyame nhyamo me staff nyame nhyamo and then more importantly my wife also nyame nhyane pa na maboa madwumedi akoso bia o contribute pin kura remo bia no nyame nhyano bra miki de say yo MC ene ne bobam of gila no bra miki in fact bra miki nyame nhyao pa one sister Tina Nestina exactly bibia oboachire enye ni say yenko ni say nyame nhyamo pa say yo ye kwei de na pese fa sa akonya so enra doctor medical doctor ba ko obae na iwe na o kasa fa bio je no o se ne family relative bi or diabetic or hypertension no cholesterol so but starting say o di bio je ne gu nso maka ne do no when ya improvement in fact ana no bi some question be bre onam so food product food product in kofo bi bre e kan beneman bi o because of say food product no ntimi nka no sa enti e be stress bio je ne de sila no wa wunya bi no bomodin so obeba asida house wa na wa be jo de o kwa asida towers so akra ebi oho obenya bi bebi a wo Ghana ha bia sunwane ebi oho okotachima ebi oho doma brekom ebi oho oboase be kwai okonkoko akra bebia sisi bebia bi oho efidase okọ juso okọ ehemfa bebia mo de mo frɛ numbers na me bebobo na bebia wo Ghana bia no o de ane say fabigu ya kan say nsurum na fawro nema ho onuane ho na fami nsugu nsurum na yede nanom na nya a full benefit of the BO de na yakwe de na pese ya kase so bi epe baby pa omenya pomden dia sejo ba mangelia sejo hwe enwa intellectual se ba ho doctor se kukudan ba ho na sebi o nyame adom pa because of dumedi kase nso a yedi eboa enu ntina me kase se ba yare a yedi aduane any organic medication yes supplement I mean it was there in fact we do not say you in fact what the efe mama we TV ne say you what na word in fact na no nyam she na mi show pa say you nyam afa so nyam afa so ma ye kyerɛkyerɛ ɔman Ghana ye kyerɛkyerɛ wiase nyinaa sɛbi anya sports yi so a anko bia ni me in fact nyame onhyira wo pa me wife nso ayo gift bi ɔde ma me mu brɔfo akɛse yo wife yɛ da se nyame hyira wo pa in fact ɛno ana ɛfɛ nti sɛ jo de ɛka nyinaa ne sɛ obi yare ho na opese ye provide diet support therapy. Bamon gele ye diet support therapy. And not just say what draw one nom say herba say orthodox. Yeni be guide do say the way to raise with organic supplementer a ye target base. Ya rebia won e do e wo ho. Ya de kan wa ya re na ba form no. Obon se okọ review or hospital okọ anase oba e ho no manane ye be you free product bia ofa so eno ntino nim utie me patro utie me o hwe me o Ghana ha o Kumasi o Accra o Takra de wanaji okọ Accra your West Legon Thursday me patro mamo Accra no Thursday mo betimi enyan Friday mo benyan Saturday mo benyan ya ye adwuma de bia obakuma senso a de cabin MTN for no ye ne eja hotel and next any opposite into pe say you recently ya obi me ho me em say ye match April ya no ba ha April see o June say you zero sperm count my imagine say me ba Wednesday a me de report no be kire bemo the sperm count here zero. Messi in the sperm count here 150 million. And then the quantitative aspect in Kwansa I do one kwao. Nani pano where azospermia. Zero sperm count. Oligospermia kwadi kakrawum. Azospermia. Zero. But right now, as I speak to you right now, no, the sperm count is 150 million. About the quality in terms of how our movie say tales and I say the morphology ni motility ni nyina ye correct into team we ye bema o low sperm count o prostate issue ya the catheter kra to be me mo amesro men fen diagro oba o fibroid na hwe gynae so mo bae ne doctors o ma specialize in ma braye ho ye be bo o men system bia na wo kem enya normal so man te so a kekemu sa ye de sia numbers ni 0240 51 21 71 0240 51 21 71 and I said 0539 86 38 0539 86 38 some of free numbers is so obas that house one more BOJ vinegar ewa kan we say enye du a food product fa gunsium na fa wo nuane ho na fa bi gunsium nanom na ofre yen so a waba yen clinic wala nyame afa yen so mo akra mo nko aseda towers na mo nsanka mo de mo frɛ wo bebia bi e wo Ghana hanso a ye betima ma mo nsa akami nyankopon hyira obi msajo woni wo team ni nyina we are so grateful
nyame so nhyira mo papa medical kemesa akabiom mayade ma pejankofo anim what Balm of Gilead madwumako no so anim ma pejanos mano akosoro ye papa enra de me hu edwiri mi keke
wow
ye da se pa hey doctor what be say Dr. Abua
wa me o wa kire nkofo ade on said that time na associate professor no kasa in fact Professor Ochre Dr. Ochre heart surgeon no where cardiovascular specialist what train and any other specialist in fact na o kasa obi
doctor sign lawyer
na o do nyame so do
too much
tembia no preach chiro baby o pe be preach chiro
doc you better see
se jo ya da see nyame shamo
na you be sign what transcribe
patrio ya da see
okay Balm of Gilead Dr. Edmond Arthur na aba na nase ahodo de amobia nra de ekoso ewo yenya so Pentecost. All right, yemfansia na fe yenwura amanone ensem no mu kakra titru FIFA Club World Cup kansia no so ekoso America 5 games so far sign the performance no sign attendance no etie standard of play no at the same and a referee ne nema hodo ka ho nyina no same pa na ete and a fee transfers kakra and other stories. Andy, we are back.
Yeah.
You're free a weekend and so emo ababium. So be biaboko.
Nyame adu bia kama.
Okay. Yankwe, he na yesha se free ne.
Well, I started from the club World Cup. Now, as usual, come teaching the chance, say, almost a lot of people are not impressed, especially with the standard of play, with the turnout, with the quality individual it possess, amidst other issues crop up.
Okay.
This is the tournament. The commencement, on same deba, and they say, I was said, take it, FIFA etiso. To a certain level. A do baby no. I was so costed you bank of shebola. Ukra certain documents. And so no to me I costed you bank of shebo. Into when you not say be free or do any the expectations and then in the public so. But the reality is that the moment I come teaching the best starting, nobody cares about all these negative vibe I buy before the start of the competition. Do be a shani ye kwan game no first wakoso e wo park no so any hon sense nti ye first game no against Inter Miami and then Ali are free Africa no mo kwa represent one of the teams are no represented the continent Africa and on the boom already me di kaka say so wo Inter Miami team na enye ti wo ma ho de wo so bebrebe nti a team me expect the plan of Ali is to make sure they play Lionel Messi and Luis Alberto Suarez out. The moment they do that particular way, they are good to go. And said, in the first half, it was a total dominance from Ali. No more for Pia or Park and so creating every chance. No, also on the two him. It was just an unfortunate incident in the sea. I mama sure key man. Eko prior out of the tournament. But no one stop Ali from exhibiting the brand of football that we know them for. But say Joe, boy no mu boy yeni nyina echi no. Chances ni nyina mu botu gui. Enya penalty sa boss no. Now look at the goalkeeper friend Oscar Untari, the Argentine goalkeeper. Or the Alia Gini Diankasa. Ni goals are what nyina we any game awada or dia Gini di pra ewo Inter Miami and say Joe in the second half, Miami came into the party, played very well, but unfortunately, almost so empty and far ball and to Atra. I felt the number of opportunities I said you had here because with TV. When you we are saying that is not what Ali is known for. She penalty na Tracy Kobo saying. Inti the first game a game where Barso Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. For the quality of play in the first game, it was okay. It was just unfortunate say ball be a share goes nowhere. And the American phone be almost so many years soccer when they say ball no to me here na boring. Ball no to me here go mum and I will niaje and unti no mumpe. And said yo when you game and could be a best expect at least goals be flow. But all the chances about Ali Hono omo bobo no nyina to gui esa anya penalty ebose no nti when you game at least can be expect to be secure the 3 maximum points no but unfortunately it didn't work that way nti for the quality of play for me in this game it was okay but goals no na entimi ama chances na Ali boss no for the numbers about stadium no said you Hard Rock Stadium is 65,000 capacity by way omunya 60,000 until less than
initially said tickets in Crown phone too.
Yes.
Yeah. Then gonna me pay low attendance, but I'm expecting very low attendance.
General.
But me who say Manchester no ni pay
no. No, I met life na attendance na nye.
Sir.
Palmeiras match na Porto match no.
Okay.
Me do on attendance na nye. But me no we adwen say attendance the cost because I do weigh 60,000. Into young fans say less than 5,000 in Ama. And for the Hard Rock Stadium, it was expected. Media, no meaning say Hardie or Mubeko because of Lionel Messi and the Spanish, Argentine, South American influence. No, into Hardie, no meaning so Mubeko and said you truly omutime represent here. For Bayern Munich against Auckland City.
Before so Lionel Messi.
Yeah.
Or he post no twice.
Yes.
It was just unlucky.
he was just unlucky.
Yeah.
And ball Ojia, apart from one ball Ojia Mama Tia Beshen and MGN, he was all over the place. Oji ball down say he can still ball in Europe. Teams in Libya, Ojino time where Europe he can still ball. But general expectation need demand, you know. To the beer, baby see another. Messi is still Messi, devoid of age and everything. Born Ukraine, who that magic touch, you know, who that quality, you know, who that defense splitting pass, no, the man, who is so much involved with play. And so much involved with the setup and how the team want to direct their play. Who's a Messi involved? And exactly like the other man Inter Miami.
Okay.
Now to the Auckland City versus Bayern Munich match, and there, Utie Tony Montana kura na Genoa and Kobono S kakra because a team a omo bebo kam tisi na said you this omo could take leave. Akati akra omo nyebi we a shopkeeper, we a juma or warehouse in pharmaceutical shop, we goalkeeper ne se ono kura there. We a captain or yeah Jumao or yeah Jumao baby shop and I said you or yeah Juma coach in the crown or yeah interim coach on to take leaves no baby team nechi but in all it worth it when you look at the teams now no mobile bebona Ochema it worth it again. It was Cincinnati at the TNQ stadium tell you almost so the 26,000 enipa a share sa game no venue no 26,000 and enipa no e was a stadium nefa but 20,000 e kokokwe nti eno so yenya less than 6,000 almost so entimi ama stadium and this is the first game. You know Bayern Munich beating this particular setup with Harry Kane, Kingsley Coman, Michael Olise. Jay, what do you expect? Goals and who goalkeeper na bon the firm na che. Until now, we expect anything. Now, here we expect a resounding victory from Bayern Munich and I clearly Omodima Tima, your friend Auckland City. And then anyone was say Mozella Baya, Sergio Mozella to the ball hat trick, and man, you met me call ye at the mountain. Good start for Bayern Munich and so animal. Now, after that game, General and game. Now, a lot of people were not impressed with Atletico Madrid output and PSG game, no. Yeah. That game, no, course, the Rose Bowl Stadium. You are talking about Sergio and also Nipa because Rose Bowl, 89,000, and Nipa a cover size stadium, and that is the most iconic stadium in the United States. And then they host to the 1994 World Cup final. But Sergio, Omunya Nipa 80,000. And the Baba share that particular game. Okay. Obe disappointed in terms of data. Obe expect to say beba or park and so. And say yo, who any part of stadium wana? As obi a yen adie. As some concentration ni born so. The noise, the support, the unflinching supporter. Obenya from fans so omo dey met teams no. And no one who be a Rose Bowl. And it's a whole game na. Now when you happy, unte the connection a beba between the players and the fans no. Now we saw my quiet. But on the field of play, PSG once again. Say Omi are the best team in the game. Now you know they were all over the place. Yeah. Control, possession, command, creating of chances, goals, everything. And the brain behind this particular setup, it is that a Portuguese young guy, Midfield Ventina. Now Fabian Ruiz go no gua. A idea who team say clearly almost practicing from the training ground and on the upper park and so. Desiree Doué, Ventina, omo cut in from the right now ball na set now I hit the ball no and said yo enye ATM second team. This is ATM with General Black, Marcos Llorente, Javi Galen, Clement Lenglet, Lil Omad, Pablo Barrios, Rodrigo De Paul, Griezmann, Julian Alvarez, Samuel Lino, Giuliano Simeone. We any 4-4-2 setup on the boy. Diego Simeone excuse and say PSG team no January when they needed players. Omoma coach a friend Luis Enrique 70 million euros. Emma need the call Gamma Sokofa Quarascalia. It is also almost show be our Europa. Emma Sergio Diego Simeone in the case. And let's come out with this team or the likes of Alexander Soloff on the bench. Player baby no here. Almost enough to compete with any team. But a team the who did in Madrid, or pass you, Momisha Madrid or competition. And one thing, and so big games call for big referees. Into referee now, did UEFA Champions League final, and the BD, ATM, and then Paris Saint-Germain game. No, now who penalty in a buy. Club World Cup, no, the Omode ban say, a very usual in America and South America. Sergio almost the incident to see na referee ko hwe VR no wia e was sad kro hu ye oka ema obi ate e was stadium ho nti after reviewing it from the VR and oka said okotwe video no abrante na o hye number 24 jersey for ATM eye lilo mad o make ne body ne bigger o ye announcement no nti video na bako obi ehu ba bia na okọ VR no oba na o make ne body ne bigger. It's the moment of making a body bigger and a foul, a penalty, and until no J penalty. Until Advan Kovac, a penalty no J or Tremu on the field of play at the Crontia or J penalty. Until for the club World Cup, General, Okohia, obey announcement and then your announcement as to why he awarded that penalty to Paris Saint-Germain. Into that game, no dear, said you, Inipa Kokohe, but the connection with the fans, and then Laka or that particular game and ATM played as if there was nothing at stake. So be a share more attitude than on the Bobona. Now say be and shut down far as Omulusu and how and exactly that attitude normally. And when you are playing against this PSG setup, I said you. Untimi shows her attitude no on the field of play. So coach shows her attitude now. And yama beti me how then truly and yama so etimi her. Said you omo referee ya announcement no aha. I always said you know ka be volume. Oh I watch him. Na me pese me referee no ekwohwe via na obo ya announcement into fans no more said you.
Mama yeti kakra kanya bad. Odi kasa koyere.
Okay, no problem. Enti sana game no eti almost so ntimi an capture how I going forward you can do that. Enti said yo that was it the Rose Bowl Stadium in the game against a PSG and then ATM. Now to MetLife. Said yo eno MetLife so nipa makra. Eno Palmeiras ne FC Porto match no. Omo board with New Jersey. And you are talking about 80 to 83,000 fans in a stadium no efa. But say you have 40,000 penalty in Baba heard that game. Obetia say in some way because when you game of big names there be and FC Porto in Europe or my whole then to say Palmeiras said you almost say good history but who are the names that you expect say be attract fans no. Omo fans ni nyina be good Times Square New Jersey be ball nyom e be ball the omo baby but said yo eno na game no ewo TV no so ni obi a hwe de Stefan William e betimi aye the Chelsea young guy all ba no kwakusi akan e de ama Chelsea one join Chelsea ba obe join Chelsea after the FIFA Club World Cup no and I said yo no obi a hwe de obetimi aye. Unfortunately he started from the left an unfamiliar role and a coach your friend Ebe Ferreira deno ekoboy in the narrow 4-3-3 na obo into obo Vitor Hockey obo Abrante friend Mauricio and all de Estevao eka ho ewo ho and our man Estevao role bi anim so obo no or the experienced Felipe Anderson eko the right. Unfortunately I'm working for omo but Estevao nya the chance me no obi expect say ko betim the ball no atimi ato atena ba Genoa na nyina ba akuni ni nyina wantimi amfa ball no antimi antum. He played but 64th minute na coach no eyi ni efree mu clearly na the rule no ntimi defining ye and the strength and other teams in here no more the Porto also played. I feel the coach the selection he got it wrong because Paulinho Baye no they Rafael Vega Baye na we expect say encounter the Estevao Ubeko right Paulinho will be on the left Rafael Vega behind Vitor Roque in a 4-2-3-1 but so in all Estevao was Ajay the man of the match. I don't know the man of the match, man. In as much as free Muntemina. Good sign for the young prodigy. The first game against European opponent. And said yo, where you game and end to end. For me, games I'm hearing a winning game and fair. End to end action. Opia ball, open play. The intensity was so high. Opia was searching for goal, and the two goalkeepers were clearly outstanding. In the game where there. Numbers are not, you know, almost and Botafogo won by 2-1 in their last game at team. So I go Jesus scoring and announcing his presence. Oba Nottingham Forest there by in the FIFA Club World Cup. This is the way I know about me announcing a presence. See, said yo, a game not starting here on a low level, but going forward, I think the competition is gradually picking up.
Oh, okay. Now sounds in him say, picking no. Bedru baby no na attendance no and so epic papa I'm saying na it depends on matches involved.
Yes and the baby crow because I do Chelsea be money at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Atlanta, Georgia. I'm expecting a full house, 75,000. Other teams, Man City, Bebo, Real Madrid, Bebo, the big guys gradually will be picking up. And said, after first game, I'm expecting say going forward, no numbers and beba. And I said, do Laka stage, yeah, numbers and be so because big teams in the big gradually the teams are clearly warming themselves up into the competition, and I'm expecting the numbers to increase going forward.
All right. Enti meko Niwat Scientific Herbal Clinic na mafa message we aba yeba EOP ede emamu yenche basisia Niwat.
Makwaba eba Niwat Scientific Hospital. Ye a team of medical scientists. Aya create ya boom. Near the infidel maso. Eye adwuma o ya so ya hasi. Ya so ya hade. Nyesa wo ba ya sabi. Ni atam edu dia maw. Se de kokono. Na embum ye do to afidie so. Me afidie ye omu hwehwemu. Me ye omu adepote ya di ya ne brewo. Na se me omu enya ya re ne di woni badua no so. Te be ye so ya na ma wa to ya re ase. Ko de ye di ni se see the baby I say what we are here with two asentem
Open what scientific hospital Dr. Phobius ya juma say enubna enu tan a obo ade e dum ye no yenye mu hwemu na fe enwenu akasa e wo ma friend say phytochemicals no ye extract say enwenu no na ye fan frem no emfa emao e bia o kidney no ya area bem kidney no e say yanko na Ghana ha ye dey take ahaban e dey dialysis a kidney no say ya produce den kura no a nyareshemu na nyedidi na fo ni kirem ewo ni what scientific hospital bofra ban eboye ama wo diabetes ye de bofra ban ene nya bi efra e de ma wo a ebebo ma diabetes na o sugar e cost pay no eno so aboa ama etinya bafum e bia na wo hwe misisi na o problem pa e yo mema sem baba bi wo no a onya tenkan kwa so mo ba beda obo so otimi nya hode ne pagya no no oba ehyemu a ehyemu na adwo eno obo so atese ne bema no ensore kra e bia na e no bia da so a wo no yo ba na utie me na se eya wo no problem ebia na fiber na kosi a wo no kwan ana wa kwa ya sabia doctor si ensu abetata onkosi mu ovarian cyst ana se fallopian tube no e na block ye obebu okura wo sebu ensisi so ni nyina timi sinyi se ho kwan be ma bia na hu so e na wo form nkwabon e wo form low sperm count na wo okura be ba be ne hu so mu no na emo no be friend say spermatozoa no ba kokura we nyina e ha esi awo ho kwan a obani what scientific hospital a enfidie de ehwe be da di amye wo se problem bi wo no mu a timi hu aduro na fe aduane e be kira mo adi pressure ti amo akoma bo periperi asem kura si ofie timi mo amane obi so hwe me na ne die stroke akawa tompamo ye kwa wo ye ba wo so timi o kasa na pampan boni die kire fe no halitosis ya de ba ko ya no wan obi o pewase obetimi akade a kire wo a ade be di unya o kasa bia no obi atwene hwene o koda na nyimre o da o jonso antentem e papa mo mpanifo no e free 40 50 60 years e ko animo no o prostate na e kese prostate enlargement eba sauda o jonso antentem o jonso bebransa na ade ache e mane nka achi emye nkofa catheter ahoma nkoto ba memo agusuafo bi ebere nti manya adaje amoya de a nyadidie semi what scientific hospital Ghana ha de o pa ya sabe ya dia ba frim die fidie e de twe enubna ena afa hode ni efra haban mu e de saw ya de ma wo a na eyeni what scientific hospital yi wo Kumase atonsu Monaco junction ya Dansura bank no ene bi ene mwe enkran so ye o ma 7 ye ben Janet Corner dan no 0244 087687. In case you are watching us from any part of the world, whether you are in any African country or you are watching us from Europe, you can contact us on WhatsApp +233 244 087687 or on Google Map. Just type Niwat Scientific Hospital and you'll be given the exact location.
Niwat Scientific Hospital. Nyankopo anda rumenti wa moto edema.
Kessben Television, Kessben 93.3, Kessben 92.9, Accra. Joe, please, this autophobia. Thanks to Andy. I agree with him. If big matches are for big referees, then why did referee Adari handle yesterday's game? In the FA Cup final match between Kumasi and Tikotoko and Golden Kicks. It's unfortunate. What a stolen verdict. Autophobia, anyway, and so ever. As what I've had enough for you. And stadium, what to say, a team be our supporters can be. led by Hatfield support.
The interesting is that has more match supporters than correct.
Yeah.
But Hearts fans were all over the stadium. More team match.
More
team match. But how chance against? I agree. The game was.
And among form the messages by warning Kala.
So we need more
and if you say on teaching on conference amount for are going to a penalty and your penalty for there and then one. We so if free akwesi afrane also the BF from Chelsea and Swaba. Some more mama kukwasa
Refigalana. Oh nya kukwasa.
Okay, eti train oba di na no de hunsem ebebre. But before some call Eben hono kakra bi mayenhwe Enzo Maresca nsem yode ato edwa ede afa Liam Delap na yenhwe osi now he is a Chelsea player. I'm going to say again, I don't have any doubt that he can be in the future England number 9. Wow. All right. Enzo Maresca, Chelsea head coach, and the Assembly Afa Abadi Afa Liam Delap, and so and Obuhua branch is England. Our national team number 9 jersey no abranti national. Adia Enzo Maresca jabana no minimum comments akrewi
o. You need coaches to motivate young players. And Liam Delap, a movement from Ipswich about Chelsea, you expect something more and something better. He's a young player as compared to England for no more matches to lead the line. So for Hurricane was 31 years. So for Oli Watkins was 29 years. So for Ivan Toney or 29 years. So for Marcus Rashford was 27 years. So for Dominic Solanke was 27 years. Until share the apparent heir to the throne after Hurricane. Omunyina ye players are omunfie we nim echa brantie fell Liam Delap. At least 2, 3 and then 4 years omunyina ye ahead of him. But you know, the only way to make sure you become the English number 9 is to make sure say o performance ebe so any ewo utima owom. Is to make sure you cement your position within your team and being consistent. The good thing for England is that now say the production of talent in your problem. So you number 9 ahodo amabo memoya amabo 5. A countries be back as uncle fear or bench you can come started some of these countries. The HN say kill na Liam Delap put this on ewa. And in terms of performance, in terms of experience, in terms of individual quality, all these players are proven one way or the other. So the only way they say also betting about England number 9 and France say over Chelsea number 1. Who only papa also no. Make sure ube displacing Nicola Johnson. Who displacing Nicola Johnson we are. Then you work on the Kessben. The Kessben here number 9 just how do you work against the Kessben? Score goals, be consistent, show your quality, show your class. The Jimmy Flohasa Bank did drop a mobile. Make sure so ube follow the same line. So to me, yes, you know, then I have no doubt. Say Obo for a high demanding Chelsea team, the pandits, the performance of the team. Now to me, performing there. In the absence of Hurricane, clearly, I think Sergio, all these players in Iwakoma you can take over. Me yes, you say after next year's World Cup, England will still rely on Hurricane again. Olu Watkins on and off in the national team. Sir Rashford is serious. And Kaoniko Palmer money Bukayo Saka mun preposition home. Kawaso cementing a spot. And then Dominic Solanke has been on and off. And said, yo, when you play for Chelsea and you become consistent, an opportunity over someone who played for Tottenham Hotspur. And he's a good player. The only thing is to make sure so Nicola Jackson at Tenetri now goes to what to Rick Biana Nidika Obian Majinoa. The hype. Everything is there for him to be an English number 9 going for it. Okay. But Onipa Baby one anima also you don't also beating it at all.
Okay. Enti yamfa enoso entia na me na me ka krabi emra me ba. Yo nsem bebre e de emma mo tutu kala ebeba enche amanfo twɛn no pa na ɔde ne nsɛm no nso abrɛmi kɔ ɛyɛ Currency Ventures na me ne ibɛna kodi nkɔmɔ kakra yɛba na yɛbiem de amamo. I wonder why there were reports okay, and believe that stadiums in America won't be filled with fans because Americans don't have soccer as their favorite. In World Cup history, US still has one of the highest attendance in the tournament in the 1994 World Cup. There's every citizen from every country in the world residing in America. Kofi Nediwe Ebai. Nentuaso Ghana football will continue to decline if fans always find problems with referees' decisions in games involving Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Hatsofok. I'm not a fan of any of the teams, but I don't see any problem with the penalty awarded to Kumasi Asante Kotoko. With the penalty awarded Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Such penalties are awarded every week in major European leagues. There's nothing wrong with the referee's penalty decision. Yonkomra na yemehwe no enso Kofi Amwa Edwe Efri Kaswa we are no Kaswa we are no broadcasting depending on where he is na all the message no enso abre. All right, amen.
Sergio
ana edwada currency then am de bre.
Sergio medase ewo akonya kese a ode amame na mede encha pesi so free currency kaso ye ema ahwefo ene atifo nyina said da eben me ba ha beka mo ye nupa e wodwa so a ye fe no Zahara Mr. Zahara G capsules Zahara man capsules eni hindi heba Mr. no ena no pe ye nroi mu nkomo ene ho adanse ne de beso mo no pe no do fo nkomo ye de ye adura ye fe no Zahara Mr. ene Zahara G capsules ene edi kan won nkomo twetwe yi mu sa aduro we aye adura oba ene bema ene enom sa wo ye bema na utie me na infections adokoro na hawadwen tetew bema bi wo ho a wakowura tokuro ni mu ama ne bema no esotia na etie ama ne bema no fon wa na efon no se ne bema no ensansan age ne bema na boso prekese eba ne sa impempi no odwonso na obre na ochim ansa na jonso na atimaba bema bi so ho a eba ne sa ho a na ensofita na efri ne bema eba uye bema na sa wo ha we wako akon unhu sisaye bia wo ma bema me no to ntia edura ebeboa wo ebeyi ni nyina ede afiri ho amawo ene Zahara Mixture ene Zahara G capsules sa uyo oba so na utie me na innam yare ene wabetena oba bi wo ho a innam yare hanadwen tete no ama insansan bi ene nsuo bi a egugu ni kakra sabi ho nya ni kakra betena so sa uyo oba na sa wo ha we etewo so a edura ebeboa wo ene Zahara Mixture ene Zahara G capsules sa uyo oba so na utie me na 2 years ni untimi emunsa oba bi wo ha 5 years ni onya ne menses da ama na awom ohaw pa no na mu uyo oba na otisa edura ebeboa wo ebustu menstrual flow no ene Zahara Mixture ene Zahara G capsules sa do we asa ye do won so a nubura ahodo ane yakeka bom ane de aye so the for wo ho na owo weak immune system te bia wa ye men onko ade bia wa ye no phone yare nketenkete ana hawadwen walking distance kakra bia obi akwa onte brententem no ubonsa wonko ade bia na ote so na ohuna mane wonko ade bia e wan nketenkete 2 years ni oda hombo wa 3 years ni oda hombo wa wonko ubonsa onya infections a edura obi afa infections na bekwa amabiem no de bia na infections na hawadwen odafo otisa edura ebeboa wo ebeboost immune system no ama onkomwa no anya hoden ene Zahara Mixture ene Zahara G capsules odafo bi so ho a mese ulcer ene na betena ulcer teten odafo ko ba bi eton oduro Ghana ha se eye drugstore pharmacy shop herbal shop bi e ben wo uduru ho a wo se wo pe Zahara Mixture ene Zahara G capsules enu ni adura ebeboa wo odafo enkomana duru ya duru efe no hindi herbal mixture na say duru we eyadura ye say ye de bo odafo bi a malaria fever ene na betena odafo bi ho ada bia nanum aye nwonwonwo nipadua no aye hyehyehye de bia na aposo nyina eye ne ya odafo otisa fa hindi herbal mixture na aye waduru o typhoid fever na aye kranko etewo so no
hindi herbal mixture enu ni adura abeboa wo sugar level na etete wo no dofo fa hindi herbal mixture no eye wo aduro odofo bi wo ha adwuma oye no eden me pa chesen oye adwuma wo eja ho ogina ententen eche odofo adura abeboa ni padua no eni hindi herbal mixture kodra store pharmacy shop herbal shop bi eben wo udi oduru ho a wo se wo pe hindi herbal mixture odofo yebekọ yebema duro no so aye fe no Zahara man capsules. Say draw way a drum. A natural herbs, I say they boa bema bia. Tisa oya bema na utieme. Na ukofie. Usama excuses a bema or say chawchima. Dientina make us a free say ya dra. Ya deba wow. Sa oya bema na uwo brick erection. Obema no entimi any men some wampem. Sabi a shamnana adra bema. Uhia Zahara man capsules. Says yalia sona and no better than bema. A dra a bebuau. Ene Zahara man capsules. Sa unkom na aya mran bema wa duro ene Zahara man capsules. Ko ba bia to duro Ghana ha. Drugstore pharmacy shop, herbal shop bia ben wo. Uduru ha wo se wo hia Zahara man capsules. Odofo je number C e bia na wato aduro no na bibi kire wadwon so anasa unti bibi ase. Wo de frɛ yesisi a 0246 34 83 34 0246 34 83 34 0248 56 93 35 0248 56 93 35 other four na man so the screen so to the fa bibia onti asie bia no ye benya adade nya kyerɛkyerɛ mu other four say de bia meka no ukɔ bia na ya mentena ho emma yare no enye kese ansa no wape yenu pa ye de bedwa so a ye frɛ no Zahara mixture eni Zahara G capsules a o no maduro na o de Zahara mixture no ana be mene Zahara G capsules no eni Zahara man capsules a ebo ba ma bi a ye frɛ no 1 minute be ma eni hindi herbal mixture ene upe malaria mixture tatahwe a eni sa duro no odofo ye nupa yi ya to apete pharmacy shop herbal shop licensed chemical shop be bia Ghana ya to aduro bia no odofo me shop bo say uto aduro ni bia obeya danse no wakase characteristic aduro no eye papa me da se general
yes be da se pa eben characteristic enuro no eye nti bia bi obia so da branti aka ho nsem no na wape bi enso ato na ebeboa oye papa characteristic enuro no eye o eye Kofi we free Toronto Canada na aba wa Mohammed Atransi yebekọ no ho na fi odi ya for Africa stories no enso emu kakra Englibert supporters of all their ways and means singing of war and battle songs to deter Kumasi Asante Kotoko forgot about one thing, which is football is played on the field, not by mouth. That is the only adro in football. False prophecies, predictions, magical displays and powers, statistics, and whatnot, to me, don't work in the game. Congratulations to Kumasi Asante Kotoko, led by the Congolese soldier Samba Onel and Asanteman for the hard-fought victory at the University of Ghana Legon Stadium. Long live Otumfuo we free Kofi Toronto Canada and a day abraye ne kai honra nsema esiye any local sources no more messages amode aba and so they afa ho me call Dr. Adiku and so eho na later ya behwe others no Dr. Adiku oye juma ewo St. John of God Catholic Hospital ewo Duan Kwanta ona Dr. Edward Adiku and so juma odini doctor enti also the abasa yenkan we said I watched the Ghana Football Awards ceremony on Saturday where Hariza Kaur and Herbert Mensah were honored with the Living Legends Awards. Seeing them on the podium brought back the fond memories of the scintillating era of Ghana football under the awards, where strides were made not only on the local stage but also at the international level. This kept me thinking, why can the likes of Herbert Mensah, Tony Bafo, and Samuel Osei take charge at the helm of affairs at Ghana football? Ghana football really needs resurgence. Please, I want the opinions of your panelists. Dr. Edward Adiku, and Ediwe Efri St. John's. St. John of God, Catholic Church, Duaya Nkwanta. Sorry, Catholic Hospital. Kali check the enya doctor for na omo adwuma ho kali check.
Ne miki munanka ya adwuma ho.
O say
miki munanka ya adwuma ho.
Nko hunu nka
na fufi antoata.
Fufi antoata. Yes. And papa pe say oye ode nti ehye friends asori no. But
oye massive.
Yes. Ne nipa unya calling dey untumi push ni sa ase tintin nko ya sori adwuma. Na nya me adwuma. E ho na nsanom hyase. Our brand in life.
Why no?
I said, oh, so binum shares in Sansia, the wine is started. Wine.
To this, you are not making.
Fee na eyen de banana ni so yen no boba. Na fee na watie si beer.
You also boba.
Those days ko to se make a rule na ehuni papa.
Sir.
Yes, was is watie so kakra.
Did you enjoy?
Yeah. All right, yen feno so ensi. Awa,
Sergio.
Say yeah.
Nyame adom Sergio. Nyame adom.
They also njeja ho kra. Mama form fa kutu me dada e we wura wa. Oso asi fem and be say fem. Yes. Welcome to the club. Then I call weekend.
Yeah, and the Bobo so on the Inter Miami Ali game no. But Sergio, the question is it Africa our standard no na? Among for say Inter Miami the Ali should have been able to account for them. And because we have on list of the group now members no. Probably because Inter Miami the weakest side.
Okay.
Because me who says Sergio Ali be break against Palmeiras.
Okay.
On be break against FC Porto.
Yeah.
Because
yes,
and also Sergio, but per the list of the group no group in the list of the teams no because
but they were unlucky against Miami and
the goalkeeper did the honam na be blame Tres again.
Yeah.
Honam na be blame Tres again. Because Sergio, I think the penalty no one tiki penalty because goalkeeper no when they come out the direction be awko no at have ball no and a rebound and so na on timi sa and make another count to make sure say within the nine ebesa touch ball now so betimi anya the touch anya go say you is so unfortunate for Nadia Alali. I felt say nanka Inter Miami na etima say Ali etimi show mo nanka mo anya mo maximum 3 points nanka mo had the rest of the 2 games because 2 games na be the most toughest among because you are now coming to play FC Porto and Palmeiras. And say those Brazilian teams no say you munye teams or mother from bako kra. And Diana even check how our clubs from the continent, even the recent FIFA Club World Cup, Yakobo normally intercontinental champions, you know, saying clubs Asia, those from the Southern American continent are saying only few that be a motashe. So it was only TP Mazembe and the team making that headway into the final in 2010. So Bekaya, Moko Luzu against Inter Milan. Apart from that, said you didn't say in clubs, Asia, these Southern American clubs, you know, making a headway. I know mutimi show mo. Said you the game me person me interest in so a Copa Flamingo ni Esperance game no. Flamingo Esperance. Said you that game also be a very very tough game for Esperance. Esperance anya double over the season. Unfortunately, Omontimi anko when anko the trophy no. But say you omo against Flamingo side na have so experienced. Jorginho akwa join ho. Pedro, the Brazilian top striker, is part of the squad. Of course, and the player Georgian de Arrascaeta. Uruguay and Nina share those 2 goals, you know, during the Qatar 2022 last group game. No, say you that guy is the playmaker of Flamingo. Led by a young coach who was part of the Atletico Madrid team, Omuremu into the UEFA Champions League final. Unfortunately for them, they lost against Real Madrid. Mika Felipe Luis, left fullback later on, joined Chelsea. He is the man on the touchline for Flamingo. And of course, guessing the newbie who is on his way to Zenit St. Petersburg, Ebebo competition, Bowie as a Joe, joined Zenit St. Petersburg, and also Everton. So Flamingo also have a very, very strong side. I'm looking forward to how Esperance, depending on the experience of Mohamed Yusuf Belaili, Yassine Meria, long injury off, for almost 5 months, no more, but he's back and he's strong. But to me, I pass it through those medical tests, you know, I'm a part of the squad, an integral member of the Tunisian national team. Major say Esperance, coach Kanshari person be depending on the experience game na Esperance bebo against Flamengo no. And apart from that, those two Brazilians at the heart of attack for Esperance, Meka Jan Sas and Rodrigo Rodriguez. So these guys were very, very key. Game my Esperance bebo against Flamengo. Unfortunately, now Esperance during the days of Fuseni Koulibaly mo any Franco mo during the midfield, mo thick. But now it's a certain the likes of Onuche Ogbelu, the Nigerian international. Mohamed Ben Hamida is also part of guys who can improvise from the defense and can also settle when you give the opportunity to play deep in midfield. But Sergio, I see Flamengo starting as favorites based on the fact that experience or more, the quality or more, and the coach on the touchline, even though very young, but Sergio, he's gathered a lot in terms of play this with the experience. What team Ababe show team Mukina or Babe on the touchline for Flamengo. Sergio, a better tall order for Esperance. Esperance group muyedi. Uyi Flamengo so Sergio Chelsea so that group mo. Ntina na last week na meka say groups are yen clubs na kwa kutum na. I say Sundowns obeka so mu group ni manageable kakra. Because Ali group no Palmeiras or Porto, Esperance team group no so ubenya the likes of Chelsea and then ubenya Flamengo. Oko work group so Man City no mu Juve mu ho. So it's ayedinyama yen contingent na omu remu nti let's see the performance Esperance de Tunis ka ebetimi akere ewo the FIFA Club World Cup na ekoba so no ali edi kan bo mu first game omu ntime nya win whether Esperance de Tunis can stun the rest of us on be surprise here by beating Flamengo in omu first game omu ba bebo ene ewo the Club World Cup na ekoso so you mo say among for bebre en shedanti Club World Cup na se I think they offer now you were saying it. Among for shedan tiasi said the selection is by
Kobiani Busao. Didn't in a club so carpenter for one for Munina Sabio Bobby. Obi our year or told Adeo provision store. They were cake on my boom against Bayern. Now Liverpool near Arsenal. Barcelona no TV. Why? The people to say Mr. Debbie as a
among for how it costs.
Yes.
So the TN say FIFA at the competition urban. So they decided say omobe chess slot no to every confederation. Na confederations bia say you slot na Inter Miami ene host. Omo US club. Omo host. So omo di kind for the first slot no. Not the rest of the 31 slot no. Ya che e the ama various continent no. Say you. Okay. Ye che no. CONMEBOL baby I Southern America side no Brazil no money Argentina no almost 6 slots. Almost the 6 clubs and eba. And oko Africa yensu yenya 4 slots. Okay. And Asian so enya 4 slots. And Auckland City baby amu free Oceania side baby Australia no money Vanuatu, New Zealand, Papua New Guinea almost 1 slot. And Europe what 12. So omo chess slot no mo yen say more 4 slot no. The definite numbers omo ba say winners of mon confederation say bia mo bo mo club premier club football na winners of mo confederation omo no mo ba. And omo years no 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. It's you ha. Okay. So what we o club competition. That's the reason why Pyramids are winning CAF Champions League on count. Because FIFA had the caveat no in terms of criteria no. Okay. Okay. So Sergio Miemfa Africa any example. Africa yen 4 slot no ye de mai no. Al Ahly nkwa ajimu Champions League no years o ajimu 3. Because they were champions in 2021, they were champions in 2023 and 2024. Okay. And Esperance work ajibako aye 2022. So as I say Ali ajimu dudu no and work ajibako no. Ali afado slot. So the rest of the 2 slot no say based on coefficient of performance ranking or ebia or performance or continental club football say obey we do final we do semi final and no and the mouth that opportunity no so that's the reason why omoye sa work ni early fi no not the rest of the two slot na ba be top Esperance de Tunis and Mamelodi Sundowns because omo monya the best ranked teams in terms of coefficient no and say yo oh here sa ko Southern America. So Brazilian clubs for ni wom. The reason why Brazil is being represented with 4 clubs is because almost 4 years since Joe Munina winning. Because Palmeiras were champions in 2021. Flamengo were champions of the Copa Libertadores in 2022. And Fluminense were champions in 2023. And Botafogo were champions last year in 2024. So Munina criteria no omo champions inti and no by virtue of some champions are more automatic qualification. And at the rest of the two slots omo chain based on the coefficient of performances of those clubs no. Ewo omo continent mo. So we no eko 2 Argentine clubs Boca Juniors and the River Plate. But kai say the caveat is one clubs no se mienu ewini na baako entimi anweni you can present more than 2 clubs. Say Liverpool aboni homodin o Europa. But say onye champion. Liverpool ye champion between one of these years ko be push one of the European clubs no every So oko Europe say and also between 21 to 24 na Madrid ajimu mienu. Because Chelsea were champions in 2021. Madrid were champions in 2022. And of course, Man City were champions in 2023. And Madrid Saji 2024. So Madrid ajimu minu. And English clubs in Chelsea and then Man City in Swajimu bako. So Neka was said by 8 ranked teams. But as I said, Madrid ajimu minu nti say 9. Nti afei so mo have best ranked 9 teams ewo omo European performance. And omo diama. And omo ache. So we have beat Bayern and the top in terms of Omo in the last 4 years. Omo ntimi win continental title between those years. We ranked Bayern first in terms of ranking. We champions. And of course, it follows by PSG, Inter Milan, FC Porto, Benfica, Dortmund, Juve, Atletico Madrid, and Red Bull Salzburg. So Red Bull Salzburg Bobby. But Bobby Ntia say Argentina, Liverpool. Ana Real Madrid, ana ebia Arsenal, ana ebia Barca bi enka. Because se ubenya more than 2 teams are obe free okroma say some champions. So mo champions there you can present more than 2 teams are oba be uremu.
One for Montias say Liverpool, anko Arsenal, anko na Chelsea, eko our church nyina emu. Na hwe clubs na e be free Euro.
Yes.
Liverpool anko bi. Oh, na Barcelona of all clubs and so entimi anko no.
Sergio, but Barca kura o here Barca performance in the UEFA Champions League. And Shadanye. Until this season. Yes, until this season. Not the last time Barca were in the semi-final was 2019. Yeah. We be do maybe kana Europa na Barca. So who Europa obeden what ben this kind of competition. Liverpool mo lucky and one yen say yeah no mo drew final no Madrid shall mo. Arsenal until this season not be 16 years omo ntimi born do semi-final of the UEFA Champions League. So
okay, now we need Emre Chato Awobechirim. Meta mo chichirim pa till the competition.
I'm on for tap sending messages.
Any messages no yen chichiro mu de. So omo ntiase, I don't know. Nti we need the immediate a bit more convince ni pa bebre. Yeah, twaso ne ya mesa mo chichirim biom. Ne da bia de but wa na mo chichirim na mo amantie no na mo antiase no. So mutumi atiase bi mo. All right. Yemra, yes.
There also be at yes, and say, yet you may walk up 90 and qualify. You walk up.
Yeah.
Manchester United and Chelsea back call Europa and a back Conference League and young Bebrano by one of you McCoy. Yeah. And they about Champions League in who is Milan. And young Bobrano on the 9th. Yeah. And a sanity. You look at the recent Barcelona team this year. But I hope forget it at the point Barcelona were struggling to match Frankfurt at Nou Camp. Barcelona struggled to match Benfica at Nou Camp. nti ni nyina na aka from ma beduru ne say within the range because Liverpool dey say na enwa pa but they were unlucky because of Chelsea and City omo maje omo nkobo finals nti yes be affected for Arsenal you know afi na omo ba be ka ho na say omo compete Arsenal were off nti e obvious and said yo say World Cup it me bonnet team kese bi tifie ni enya Togo no more so bobi it happens nti ne da bia na abehu big boys no unless they rise to the occasion yes our criteria na omo dinam ni dey said you so ma anyiro omo a da bia ebidu ba bi ne ebenya kasefo a omo tifie
wow awa yemfa mu Africa akra na fi yemra efie emedim komo enso p Golden Kicks delivered an outstanding performance, displaying a level of confidence and tactical discipline reminiscent of Kumasi Asante Kotoko at their best. And in contrast, Kumasi Asante Kotoko appeared a shadow of themselves, struggling to impose their game. Regarding the penalty decision, in my opinion, it was a questionable call. That said, as a Kotoko supporter, I understand how crucial that moment was for us. We needed to win more, especially as a tribute to Nana Pole. One thing that stands out is the impressive quality Golden Kicks showed throughout the game. If they can consistently maintain such a high standard of play, it raises the question of why they are not currently competing in the GPL. Ohineba Kwachi Cologne, Germany, and the way and so Abreye.
Sergio,
Africa.
Sergio, now obo about Enesnyama issue, no. But Sergio, before that, now about to just say Fisting Kalala Mayele, that pyramid striker, no Sergio, was say goodbye to the Egyptian team of winning Champions League. No say Sergio, only more intimate to us after almost 2-3 seasons of free young Africans. Equino. Now Sergio, Inter, me say Kaiser Chief, and of course Orlando Pirates. I'm making a chase to see whether say a bit me possible. So much me the signature of the Congolese striker. A very budding talent. Need 2 careers. He said you almost 41 goals no show, including important goals against Orlando Pirates. Those famous 2 goals. Etimi bo momo, etimi uremu, and of course Obekai the final of the Champions League when they defeated Mamelodi Sundowns. 2-2 unfortunate for Pyramids. After so much me a rejuvenated side. Bringing on board quality Obeka de la Ramadan Sobi, Ibrahim Adel, Blati Toure, Onoa Fisting Kalala, joining now only did the line out me Boamo for the first time Omoji CAF Champions League trophy in only Obeka's almost second participation. And Seju, I think say so unfortunate say incident here, but say striker no any the Egyptian side no intimate to us. So yeah, now players like this, I wish to see them in Europe. But unfortunately, Sergio, omo ages no be woni pa kono around 26, 27. Nti ubenya Europe no ed, this be a take bi. Eno ka ubenya this be a Buzaspor bi, Trabzonspor bi. On shedanya those big sites, or you just search for the Arabian market, either say the Gulf region of the Middle East around Qatar, Ubeka Ibia, Saudi Arabia, and of course United Arab Emirates and the likes. I think it's 2-2 unfortunate say pyramid and no intimate to us. So Joe on Ernest Nyama issue no case ne say Ernest Nyama ni solidarity amount a sesenka FIFA editua edima rise to dream ne any parent club entimi anko eno na di issue we nyina buy. So we say FIFA one caveat be say player between the ages of 12 and 23. Now we a club what developing na ebia like ye tona also percentage of osha ese unya. But FIFA the problem omunya ne say omantimi ahwe omo transfer matching system ne TMS ne ye ama omuko yi right to dream at the one club here friend Stadium Youth Club ana initially Ernest Nyama edi kan aboho. But our ages now FIFA require between 12 to 21 now. So you then time no na Ernest Nyama any that club no he was rather at Right to Dream because he went to Right to Dream at age 10. So from age 10 now wo mo and omo dey call Norgeland omo club e wo Denmark. So from Denmark no na ye wo team bia ye from RWD Molenbeek Seju a Belgian club. And omoa ownership John Texton omoa owner and osa the majority shareholder in the shape of Olympic Lyon. And the RWD Molenbeek no ekoton no from Norgeland, but omo de ne koma loan to Olympic Lyon. So nenke was a solidarity fee no seju e koma a Right to Dream. Omo the right owner of the Right to Dream Academy and also the owners of Norgeland no. And I didn't ntimi anko. That's the reason why the CAS, Court of Arbitration for Sports, decided to say yen reverse that ruling no. Near FIFA scano so mutiano omo reverse no muntia 283,991 euros seju enfama Right to Dream. Apart from that seju se Olympic Lyon edia niama deal ni permanent and also another sika and also eba beka we hu na sakọ Right to Dream ho. So we a major landmark case. And when I reveal a lot of things, I na academies bia to the bia mutimi develop player no mo bia no bia ba be share ni mu say development fee yen fine no mano. Nti eno so be ma say FIFA I am very very strict on that because na yentimi nya the trajectory of yen players no omo movement because you need data. Oftentimes untimi nya the untimi follow player be in a trajectory bia ofria before so bedu. Unlike the other developed world, the more those data no say this was the humble beginning of that person or shall say free at age between 6, 12 to say okodua before say ebia obabe say we do 20 and 23 wababe do say. So I think say yo wo we na abana ebema FIFA very 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 strict on that. Na eni nyina nso beboa ni enya a very very good data ebetimi akipu on our players said ebeya these type of problems no emma going forward between clubs, FIFA, and then Court of Arbitration for Sports. Sergio, my last story. Yeah. Mediterranean of Iran, Sergio, Inter Milan striker no. Sergio, Yashe Club World Cup nasi. Ne club Inter Milan a participant. But Sergio, Onyan could do USC. Yeah. The problem ne say last week ne country Iran ebo FIFA World Cup qualifiers against North Korea. Yeah. The real season now no boy almost share 3-0. So ye ball game Wednesday na ni Friday na Israel and Iran ntokoyi ashasi missiles are flew. So say you eba no ama say we mo Iran for a close you omo air spaces no. So what me say you remushin intimate. Okay. Ama player na stuck. Why stranded ewo Iran. Meanwhile Inter Milan ehia no senka Esenka obeka omo team no na FIFA Club World Cup ashasi Seju or part of the team. Okay. Seju is too unfortunate. The problem is you wouldn't know when will say the bain ebia mizasi ebe jai sebia ebe flu because Anjaya Seju ebema player na stuck even though 1 month tournament but the bain ntokwane be jai yebe ebema ya nya ceasefire na ama player no etimi enya ne hu na wakofa ne room share akwa join in the club ebia by the time say be do animu class eju na the club are safe and also another case too unfortunate for the Iranian striker who plays for Inter Milan see why is stuck on the native Iran we o game o in North Korea no a boy eju and it's too unfortunate adia ekoso
unfortunate our Mohammed yadi ebesi ha na fi yatoa so ya onsempi yadi bebre amanfo titru extension of time as say yadi economy nu ene na ebe peja emu no kufia makwa bie wonum yadi bra bru kunya no
hey 2 o'clock wow and every day it's just amanfo say mo pontem how so say no mu pon an na ede
yes an ede
e mo pon an na ede fa
yes biem kakra ma omo na fi yeto adwumede no so
oh that's right
mamu ye biem na edru ha
say you e kra meet my baba 1 kra
yeah no
problem I like that
na fi yetimini amanfo
starting na say you ni biem no ye
yes ene na ye wonsem kakra ene amanfo bedwetwe ho nkomo afi na wa join the show na ye de ba be kan referees corner no ye ne ombedi enkomo loss of the game bebre ana emse ye ni hu nimde ndi wi ka kra bi stadium ye referee ko jade bia na bia ye nim ho we na bia emrafofo bi aba ani na no ye be education kakra de afa ho incidents bebrebe edoso kala ne ye be fa we num munyina na enyasem ketewa kra na fe current ones the decisions are abano eno so waboa ama nchichiremu abatichu enra penalty bia esiye ewa Accra Sports Stadium Kumasi Asante Kotoko any golden kicks penalty Asante Kotoko inya no na eye penalty anase enye penalty Kalaba beche na dwen wa contact referees na wodo no bebre ono aso na dwen kire eka ho die na omo nyina no omo eka na wa chichima recruitia sa decision no enso ode eba edin kan enemo edidi nkomo kakra old newspapers amanfo de bi ebre de mo sepa yakopon enhiramu adakoja ache hene na medase papa enra na enyasem keto akra oti yese yepe old newspapers no na edibi abreye yedase pa na dase na ebe use so na show ni nyina no e wo TV so edin kan show bebre na ene mrebema ebe chire bebre na fe omo na omo di agro sa time no omo ya frefre bi na sa headlines na ne de ma omo no ne nchichire mu bebrebe enso ye de abremo ade krontia CK Jamfini Autofista ye chase omo out of Kumasi Sports Stadium last year the paper bi echire ni nyina no eduru ha yebema mpanifo ano mo ho sa time no enso e de abre sam rekruye enso na old games eno so no nyina no atwam na samra na players yi titiri Ghana ni Europe omo gyina so yie papa score lines are epiepie mu eni nyoma de ebae enyasam keto akra ene yesi ebe wuram kakra Hatofok eni Esperance afi 2000 mokai score lines no aggregate na eyesen yebe show excepts kakra 2 games ni nyina na goalkeeper de ade etwa nani na especially nani moja ntechemu beno na Hatofok afi 2000 do na omugina so ye papa omo ede trophy no yebe friend legend ne bi on boss a game no na ono so acheche na dwen e wo ho bebre ye mmie mu kwa ede ne ma bebre ene ba be ka ho mu kakra bi na me de atodwa ye na bebre enso e ba be ka ho yinu so mo ne ye betra akopem so no mienu enso ebebo na ye be peja ye mu GCB ye your bank for life omo ka ho na omo eboy me di said me di ebremo GCB titi Ghana Commercial Bank and the GCB omo enso eka ho de your bank for life Toyota Ghana Company Limited or say Ghana drives Toyota Starlet so eka ho ne di ebremo high sense everyday prices for everyday people so edima kutin ye papa Bank of Ghana and so eka ho bi and the research media ye di ebre obi a oti Kessben television midfield action MTN and so edima kutin pa MTN or say everywhere you go MTN uyomu firma enye yomo boy ye papa Printwear Services Limited eka ho Dwabe Rural Bank eka ho DSTV omo edima kotin ye papa your home of entertainment DSTV Balm of Gilead making your kitchen your pharmacy so dima kotin Ejaba Jewelry we Ejaba firma enye ye Amalina Children's Haven omo enso eka ho pa na ye de bremo afi high sense we can bomudi everyday prices for everyday people high sense Amalina children's haven or say your one-stop shop for all your baby and kids needs Grace Gift herbal clinic and lab services pa Ban Herbal mi yomu firma enye Herbasol Company Limited no ka ho de dende sanso na Carensic Ventures ka ho easy yes
can say no just say yo I can share me and then no chere ya because I can just say o show ni there ya me kan ho kra there me just and me ya me boss communicate ba be kan
musika kakra aba ina so kitu akra it ye mo tar to kakra
ai e ba be kan ten
musika no aba Daud Heba mo kam ho na mo fam me gidi pa na nyina no yentu eyesa apoi afei Dr. Muzu Heba de dende tonchi musumo ka ho de dende Kojak Farmer mudoso enti mumra na enye ayiketu akra mo abomo no ya de kakra na mo do ho abomo
oh for sure
mileage ni so
for sure I say Kessben the other ho betare na
na
watare de papa
okay Easy.
Yes, sir.
You need to kakra.
Sir, you correct.
And
then the one run
easy waterproof paint.
Papa.
Yes, papa.
What's the name of one run commentary?
Commentary run it because why was stiff and out to move
me person me move commentary. Unya bi biara ne. Sergio, you didn't check see be mo wati for. Ene wa hwefo ne wadofo. The man who's always young, the Biameka. Always looking young and fresh. Sergio no. Na the ekache ma me ne papa no mo masifie. Ene say ana obi fie na jana. Eda ye japade aye bo ho ban pa. Easy waterproof paint ya ba ma Santa mine ya ba ma Ghana mine ya ba ma wiase. If you say and that's a wood dying a nunanti wood or untimi crown na sabi obi enu wan dan go timi da. The make catcher one say tin na the book to see you say yes so near jina hon tintin na de akyenye. And they depend when one swear back Ghana over 40 to 50 years in nearby. Bani model eti mi rural studios is here say Joe so betem nka na me ye course bi ogiro. Am for kwa na e Kumasi 6 outlets no. Try na am for airto. Odofo one meji bi wo ya the very big mistake. Oh, yeah, big mistake because it's so you are unity. That's the month of June, July, August. It's so betuto. It's the Americans say, Yasway Kessben one kind. A Yabaka Janshi, who don't peace FM anymore. Would open 5 minutes. Yes, Nifason, any petrol station be the opposite. Freya was 0593 70 76 96. We see the manus where 0593 70 76 96. Winning number, your factory number, Gasa. Winning number, paint beer, salt to colors, and salt to here. Ober Freya near Yabiamau and a Yaguka Mudia Bro. So, person ye diga. So person ye bibiara number say ofreni and more being phone number be another say the number we easy waterproof phone number to me kind of free ofreni na na maba wa bi fefe bi na respond to you on ba peke o call no bisa o kwan so na de how bia waka wo wie so dan na udam na asiafu se na e pro no enu nyina ye de silly ye system no ma but bia leakages bo dan no bia no water can penetrate e phone ye tumre na e chesie se wo fie na hwe TV obehu se ye de phone ni ade tutu so e di adanse e che se wo dan nyunu a e ball can prenum pren sampre 9 because enyunu abeto nua foforo uton bia na unton chance na uto TNJ fufuro na wo boka bebre kwa de aka kire wan se tete no na edan nwunu a yesu mo obi so onko ketia onko so benya pot bia ba na de atetare a etwam and ye penti dana ye leakages na ma ono na ye sa madana sa ye fe edan sa na a new facelift obi ho se se jo wo sa 60 fufuro o si da bi de na metim na ma ye de ma mo mafro na ye ko penti na dana ye fe. And as I solve all your leakages, so down water, especially emotion no titru. Emotion no kwade say e ka say elikia say jo who time. Start say basa who papa. Emotion no titina na about dan shem and nano etwam. It is a wo pagya dan na free emotion no raise ya. E den ya carpenter for the sebi mu ni mebi no madwuma. Me no wasa so nim say yentimi from basro so ngo heni no. O se ma wie atwa me kana me nko. Onu afichire na wo dan na start yi. The maker say yenny painter wo beto paint we your friend water paint that is a mine. Paint on throw we and from painter wo to a what to the papa na asabo dan ho ban ama. And this can hold it. Yet me paint efie afibia na afimi enu ana afimiensa. Ye paint dia o to a. I'm telling you sir, obetimi at last till for the next 10-20 years. Now paint efie ni biem. And the way swimming pool amobi. Wo ye painter. When you juma so busy kokoye mana. No see paint bien na yenkoto a. Painter say recommend na mana. Easy waterproof paint. Eti the maker che one say papa painter. Obe say there be obenya new contracts. Obe say there be on say no juma be fede a. And one easy waterproof paint. Ye painti dan no mama no de ya ne say ye ba na say ya painti mu dada say jo esa say painti na wo dan no mu nye ye painti nti no ye make sure say ye be peel off ye be ready dada ni na free dan no ye ready wi ani asampe pa walls no ama we ye painters a mu ni mu say na ye di painti ni ye dwuma wo painter wo ba fa ne bra wo de ne ba ye be kire no ko be fa so ba ko painti ako painti dan na ma ye painti wie pa ye ma painti no wo dan no ho e ma ne so walls no ho ne blocks no for the next 24 hours man wo wonu nyina no na che say so dan num sisi ntokro na wodan because and na me no ye nim say anwea de ye plastering anwea ye distra blocks dodo na eya na clay wom ba clay na wom a me no ye hu because nya sabe ye nyina de beti manya ska koto afidie mu blocks ana say ebenye sika to anya papa ebinum anyi omde brɛ utumu sa nya we de asɛm ho ba esan say cash bi ni wonti no na Messi for no de omde cement ya mix no omde bobore da no ebasa enchena cracks ebada no te say obi na de kuma ekan asase ukoto ekwa na ni nsuom anampo kura asase ne nsinsiom but who started say who say nsuo ewura denum nsuo no eba floor ho be floor we ahwenye yi efidan na chi na eba eti ya sofu down inside no near sofu down na chi so aka ho near the painting walls ni yama eti emma unya those problems again omo to no obi antimi nkan chem say the make an entisa turn am for to to make an afraid was 0593 707696 na mani ni odofo amanone for titiru obeko bi manso akoye adwuma babako dipa uso bi nsifie ma ya plaster wie onkoto painter no akoto paint bi o kanchen basa bi wo kroma o se o we fi amanone we fia eso na nye papa what the mamu di paint BH because any painter e bag na ha over 40-50 years obia no otimi ne yeto nchi aka che say ono wo paint etimi sin kenten tokru this is easy waterproof paint eti de ya na ye say ye tumra na ya chiresi ye zedo esa say ye nim de ye to nti no ye ba bia na ekura ye kenten na ekura ye nsuo na ya beda de dia chire wiase ne Ghana man no ma hu say de ye be say chire nyani eti sa na etimi dik paint esi kenten tokru dia and na wo dane de na grobi na wudi etimi ba mi kura me kenten a me masu say ya na me da makamra no na mama minu aba ma minu aba wo fia wo hwe nyanya nkoma de bi na yi wo ha eye sea blue na hu paint num za no eti sajo mi bu mi nsu agum na wo waka che wadofo eni watiefo mo hwe mi mu tie mi sabrei e wo Kessben sports isu say enya de a auto easy waterproof painter obenu ho da we ni painter auto a mo see all your leakages sajo mi kenten na mama so yi minim say infidie na de adwuma ha enya allowed say de ye di so ba studio and then ya allow say the Kentemba studio. Ba who say who hear me di say ba ko so form say Kim asemba to me wa ka be ba nya kaketwa say jo e na mama so yi e na me da check camera yi wo ji be dia dance a chere me say bibia say we say me boa ase we say dia na me ka say ye ka say easy waterproof painter say jo dia pe say a chere ani enye nyankoma de bi na yi wo ha be say ye nim say nipa be so mu bisa achinye e da achinye baba ho nipa be bisa say na nsema nkrofo kente no kre ya hu paint ma hu paint na e de na easy de timi si gantan to gro ye no no ye na efra ye pabne ye na efra ye paint papa ya bagana ha and they say what's if you a and for paint bia nkokara no apart from easy waterproof paint media said na nyuno say nyuno kro de make che wan say prevention is better than cure tutumrika na beji paint besi waboboa no and na so nyame adom ya tete so sabrei woto a na mfie miensa na be we project na ensei enkeki entisio enkantrem se wo da no plaster na wie e dey ya dance bo abawie wo be wie ntiru be hia paint tutumrika color bia hia you red you white you sea blue you green you dark brown any color bia you rainbow colors ejo you be etinye bibia na meti media to do ha because I dem na edwuma wo dey sort of for be frey yin I was 0593 70 76 96. Actually, ni babia Ghana ha. O friend number we ebe ma momo number. What you have to so what na vrongo. O tumu, o nkoko, o kofo edi awakra. Babia de bebre. Odofo enne adwuma na abai. O kreske bi na beso de adwuma. Fa beji ye paint bi na ton na ebete so na de bia hwe yere number. Ye ka easy waterproof paint asejo. Me so no more leakages. Sergio Medas.
Yes, you bedas.
Yami ado che besia.
Ya besia.
Yami nyokese. Oh, me ba be johnny ayina waka na Sergio. In 10. Oh, e be main sponsor. So thank you Sergio. Yami nga.
Because ya jimatum.
Correct.
O be de e wo put MY e wo fidi kakaka we so. Yes. Yes, odo abro for 10. Easy. Waterproof. Paint hunkomo kakra na kofia mwako oni boy no ka hu na koje odie o na nsuo no etoto leakages ahodo titru walls afrofro na odi curtains na ade akata so odi wardrobe na ade akata so corner ufie na areho ni wuso misira ka hu koje odie na anhwe ya na ade ba beyeo easy waterproof paints. You better also the Amamo Kessben television, Kessben 93.3, Kessben 92.9 Accra, DSTV channel 364, Go TV channel 121 in and share live. And so ewo ho nye ehon kwa me pa mo pi eni diem oko Kessben TV Plus ehon so unsa ebeka live na fi Kessben 92.9 Accra eni potem wo nyina and so unsa beka no mienu na ebepeja emu we as the problem about owning of clubs and being in leadership position of the GFA is not the issue. But the real issue is how such leaders or executives are using their positions to influence the operations of the leagues. So it's not about owning a club, but using your position to influence the operations of the leagues. Whether it's a Premier League, Division 1, Division 2, etc. If the leaders or executives of the FA own clubs and act professionally, without influencing the operations of the league, there will not be concerns. Dr. Moses Agawuna, Amanya Senior Lecturer, the Montfort University, Leicester, UK, and so Breyen. Na eneno dia na doc essay wasad way aka home. Was award the Kotoko game against Golden Kicks in the MTNFA Cup finals. I was so disappointed so much when the referee and his assistants awarded the penalty to Kumasi Asante Kotoko. That wasn't a penalty in any football circle. It was a disappointment to the football and refereeing in Ghana. I enjoyed the Legends match more than the actual FA Cup final. Dr. Moses and Assign anyway about twice so. Nobusa our Muhammad question be beba na our ode enohunya no abreyen. Kwame Kibabe translate the local source no abreyen. General, please tell referee Owusu Mensah that he shouldn't dare do any damage control bia. Otherwise, we wouldn't take it lightly with him at all. Bam. But isn't it surprising? Crobia's winning of this FA Cup has always come with controversies. I think Mr. Wilson Arthur needs to be called for clarification. Thanks. Inti the akwesefrane ede abreyen no. Mr. Wilson Arthur akochechim was sporty. FM na or say we changed the referee for the MTN FA Cup final because the referee said he had muscle pull. He realized that during the warm-up. That's why we always have 4 referees so that others can step in when such situations happen. Mr. Wilson Arthur, chairman of the MTN FA Cup committee, and at this time we DNT and Salom. You are blessed and an obedient so handle so much. Nafi last minute referee Dari and a be handle so much. No say omun tiase. Intina and on akose friend na wo brekum Chelsea. The intina wo lead this crusade. Na kotoko for the mo Chelsea clubs ni na. Ebe tia omo na ga say o so no o hwe. Nema ebe ba so no ne General, could this be a mere coincidence? Or just a calculated something for referees to pull up muscle from the semis to the finals, fanning him under his organs? Akosia Frane and Asandi we aba on Tiasie, the Mr. Wilson Arthur, 8879 on Tiasie bako crowd. The truth be told, Kumasi Asante penalty wasn't good at all. We could have beaten them without this dubious penalty. Tommy the way free G-Tech now or Bolgatanga and the message is a free abre. Tommy the Ben away a golden kicks supporter. I also we could have beaten them. Hey, and na support no a dozen ye papa. Come Mickey say why ready? But Didi and so kaya DB say emrebema yensho ho kakra and so Emma ni message no de buy no na afi eno so atimi asi kwa bibia boko
nyame adom na so
yakopa adom bia eye boko eye all right and pay na no say obi madam fubi baby
o say
police fu akoche no moto na akiri nem so bedi hu nkomo
otwi moto
na
police for chain
the boho no amze
na oni license na
okutwie
na kopie so
me kopie so me say no na me mpese me kwa kwa bi
adintra
license na okutwi moto
oh
so
So ni lance.
Only lance na wo fa ho akoko. Me nka se me ko bo bi e di mo bi e di uti ya so yem so abi mo udi ni mo udi. Dey only lance na wo kutu moto.
Apart from lances, not be for you.
I'm say number plate no so. I don't know. No, questionable.
I know Mr. Lamba, so change of say the Uchini scooter and about could see Honda.
Didn't know could use a motor. Now, me marry Pachuamo.
Oh, Macho.
No, man, never do one walk. I mean,
when Gigi.
And I'm in maybe Piers Wintra, but I say call police station.
Come follow up. Into your 2 ya chibi 7 number plate near wrong. Oh, my.
Now, the wrong number plate.
Into Cambaho.
Mama, you're Mioka cancer. But never go hard crowd. I mean, Macra in the first place.
Of course. Yeah. Never boy obvious. And you say,
drugs and stuff.
No.
Oh, no, son, I'm a near two. I remember. What I say. All others with me about. Are they back also near a friend say, rip, animal.
And then for her.
It's a hand in
the when you feel.
Because Pierso, no, you know. Our police don't know a child, no, they motor the city. Let me copy so boko.
Body this way, body this way.
Like, I'm your shop house or him.
Oh, you
that I ain't actually.
I read here, pa. Oh, you know, I read here, pa. Some to Dana, because on she party. Police assembly, this will be. What should be a ship, papa.
Them runners men.
Don't do it. Don't venture. Because a chua.
Can be Brianna, blue police, one is almost dangerous. Okay, well, so one better police.
Maybe we do original.
Maybe
now, Jim, because be correct.
If you see the Andy call,
Swami, I'll coach Jini. And you so be okay.
We shall not overcall.
Never correct.
Obibia, dear baby, now, the own temper or Baba.
Obibia.
How much do you know now? Then and then you're correct.
Oh, somebody
that's all.
No,
maybe you know me. Oh, said you. Said you to Boise. So no, I'm much now. And I want to have a career to that.
Yes,
I'm much. Tony, I'm dancing.
Oh, deny.
Said you, may you dance.
Traffic light, I saw it.
Say, was he and that?
How much for any came? I know, Bisa.
Maybe
traffic like time, that's all. May explain the channel or say, you are right. Police, you are right. Your friend, watch and go.
Say light na sorry time because you above 10 11 hoko.
Now what you know? I'm Robert Metro,
but me name say camera no.
On one interpretation.
What is what for ready.
We to go kwaso.
Oh, I'm saying to
I'm Robert Bibia bit me. I'm sorry now go.
No. That be caught.
We to be do it.
I'll bet you drone say Petro high. Say I say the age now. Obi to bet you say you are right. Go. Yes, how much there? But I'm not no me me straight.
Na then na this you can let you know.
And it's a red light. A red light.
What red?
What if you see me? Who do buy how can I no?
So,
and then would you get it? Said you and the would you get it? And
so handy. Or if you're not the what the in some of the dorsal? But my mom says my mom says he form.
Said you have me get it.
And the camera daruma.
Review.
Okay. Having said Didi Asemi quickly, nothing. If you want as a local source, someone the back can want me. Nobody I can't want me. Coming up on China's camera. All right. I don't know if our clubs, most especially Kumasi, Santikoro, and Hatchfolk, can practice players' performance contracts in our league. This issue has become relevant because the price tag of our players is too expensive, but their performance remains usually abysmal. Boss, let me pick Kumasi Santikoro as my closest example. Under the IMC alone, they have signed over 40 players in 2 seasons. Boss, my top performers are Samba, Albert Amwa, and Kamara. But the rest are either average or below average performers. This is a total cost for the club. But they have started spending 1.5 million Ghana cedis or 2.4 just gave them. Kumasi Asante Kotoko should reconsider how they sign players, and I would suggest a trial format for 80% of incoming players. They should also hire a permanent assistant coach in charge of scouting prospect players. All right. Did in any way about me pass a clear.
It is explicit.
Yes. Kwakoto player bi na ne board din. Obaba onye hwe fama. Nti oka performance contracts. Ebi wo mo a mo de no e outstanding kakra bi. But the rest na mo tu sika gu wo mo ho a emfa hwe ma no. Sai na mpanifo no ebeye no. Enye saa nko. Anase de ede be ma ona usika obenya e wo club no mu no depends on performance season after season. The old my club, no, and no one a shame Piawaka. And I guess I'm not
yes.
Dear Bar,
but you know, yeah. And Osaka reconsider how to sign players.
Yes.
And Osaka will call it for a trial.
Yes.
For 80%.
Yes.
Will beat me about trial ball or Bebonu be done. What's signing at the same thing?
And this is what top performance do.
What's it?
You best sign, but what top performance contract?
You know, a performance contract is different from old player and a Kabusumio. And we different.
Okay.
And now they also at here and say signing players also come with good coaching.
Okay.
So signing players. It also comes with good coaching. You can sign all the best players in the game. If you don't have a very good coach that can train them very well, craft a system that will suit them for them to perform. Sejo, ubetime de Juan Treasure Mputu Mabi, any Renfred Master Kalaba, any Kigan Dolly, any Lucas Ribeiro Abba, when a very good coach that will model those players to perform. Forget it. It's yen share the individual performance of players and Kwadidi assembly right. But Sejo, yen the individual performance of players and Kwani ignore good coaching. So because why is everybody talking about Paris Saint-Germain? They have a good coach. And he said, auto players in the for coach ya or ya do betty and shit team ni and my team so are performing. So when you're good players, no one you're good coach with good coaching. Said you forget it.
Wow.
Forget it. And when we time Emmanuel and Juba born, compare time and Samba and in team and Baba airborne. Now compare time Emmanuel and Trebecca or Mumino. Who difference? Difference in the say. Two midfielders now on for Kotoko. There's no way on betting me dominating any midfielder or winning ball crack.
Okay.
It's the first half, no Kotoko were clearly outplayed the midfield. Because Baba Ayajibon and not the Banetti. On Fanconim. But so da Costa Usunene, the number 30 just in Benoit. Now, control, no command, ni possessive base. No. Samba and then in team any scale now, I'm waiting their match. But the moment Emmanuel Entribe join the or pick it up, no. Kotoko started dominating the game. And he said, yo, players need the Obesania. When your coach obey me as here, forget it, it won't work.
All right. Young Comra, Kwamiki or Wanafi, young head on the every champion. Good morning. Who said the incident in the Golden Kicks Kumasi Santigro game wasn't a penalty? Whoever says that needs to go and learn about soccer again. It's a shame that they are redoing this out of hatred for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. The Golden Kicks goalkeeper fouled the Asante Kotoko attacker in the box. What were they expecting the referee to do? He even did well, consulting his assistant before the final verdict. Kumasi Asante Kotoko has qualified to play in Africa. Let those against us switch off their TV sets when Kotoko is playing. We remain the clown of the century. The Heart of Folk fan who jumped onto the pitch to stop proceedings must be ashamed of himself. He must be sanctioned together with the fan who assaulted the Kotoko player after the game. Ninano is here. Your fan will assault the Kotoko player after the game?
And the man who but fan or call park and so dear. Say, me into a game, so dear. Bye. But when says now cameras from me free. Okay. Yes.
Oh, okay. Who a brand TV has a folk flag send home, and I golden kicks for flag.
There be has flag.
Has flag, but yeah, names almost similar flags. Okay, and he has a folk fan. And proudly all display hat of folk flag now. I want to come. So on tia any brabre, actually brown on the police one. Wow. Lavin C. A Juma Rankas and Casan message.
Lavin C. The message you buy.
Sure.
Hey, Ghana Premier League is just around the corner. Lavin C. Ghana Premier League is just around the corner.
Are they in our casa?
Say you know a born ye did here or not say still I will be defender. Obi and Kahwe. Say a boy league, no. Say I need the name. Into who should be quite you expect people to come and explain.
Who say ye young course so dear. Referee Calabeba, Amaya Shim, na Yehudo Beso Cate. Before say Becca Crano, oh, Capaso Cap penalty Nasmana. Who say did here golden kicks?
No, born referee in totality.
Yeah.
You know, apart from penalty, no, referee no any ball answer.
Oh, okay.
In totality, ball now DM. Obian team cast. I mean, just say golden kicks. We penalty for beating me.
All over, even before the penalty kick.
Match now, me
golden kick.
Yeah, me
yeah.
And you know, man who's before the penalty, referee see Opia Park na so. The ball are no odino. You know where Oditi will be. The only major decision was the penalty. Asa me ball now me hwe me nkwana me TV when I'm hwe. Man who be as a do or yeah chere say. Kotoko left your performance in the first half. First half was golden kicks. Second half was Kotoko. And golden kicks create chances of create you know obi na ma anti me anje. Ball na ka omni goalkeeper na ombo keeper no eyobia. No. Go no consider and can they blame the referee? No. Peter Amido akonya one-on-one and also oboche one man she. Free kick you can't blame anybody.
Yes sir, and so no and so enyina na style be na Brandon the ball penalty now.
Odane na chi
no. On the aba na wa hu bi da.
Oh, the me hu nye professional football.
Okay.
The me hu nye professional football.
Okay.
But professionally there ono na me hu say odane chi kire ball odane no
watching.
Yeah. The men who are professional one. Street there me who be but street there. Supporters in the Germany. I mean say kwa miki dey be fani nyina emu na later eba the two discussions no. So me call Dr. Amuzu aso ana kwame. Me ni what ni nko kakra ho. Ye ba. Ye di nemo bebre bebremo your time 2 p.m. and e be pida emu. Because the what scientific herbal clinic na me no so edi enkomo kakra yi omo efiri ho wia na yaba aba beto so de amamo Kessben television Kessben 93.3 Kessben 92.9 Accra na fi mahwe DSTV channel 364 Go TV channel 121. Congratulations to Golden Kicks for the performance they put up yesterday. It shows clearly that they were robbed by the referee. But imagine this against Accra Hearts of Oak. And the referee awarded that dubious penalty to Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Africa will surely expose them. Pato Landi Service Town anyway, and so Abreye. The name of the penalty is a Pole consolation penalty. The guy is not a Heart of Folk supporter. We don't know him. Pato and anyway, and so Abreye. Yeah, that's Pato. General, good morning. Who advised the FA committee to play the final at Legon Stadium? Poor pitch. Golden Kicks have a good team, but their style of play is well entertaining. It's entertaining football. They have a fantastic coach as well. They learn how to finish games in 90 minutes. Okay. They should learn how to finish games in 90 minutes. Coach Zito has a lot of work to do in his work in this Kumasi Asante Kotoko team. And she must work harder. Baba Yaya's style of football doesn't help our strikers. Kumasi Asante Kotoko should go bid for their number 10 player, Da Costa Owusu, Okusie Enadiwe, and so Abreye. Ni what scientific herbal clinic. Minko namine kwachi enafi Dr. Paul Emi Enkomo. Pamchose mo hoye die.
Nyame general.
Okay, mo cat in that say almost the same. Wow,
General, belated happy Father's Day.
That's it. So we father now.
Me father.
No, you father me no.
General.
who pushing message?
No, say Juma no person say ni what Juma na. Oh sure, yeah. We adult but maybe ana menye adult nema.
Una adult nema.
And say but meduane kakra medie
at least we nipa kakra.
Oh sure, of course.
Yes. Kakra wa unya na manfo bam. Ebem beji eyi. Yeah, also virgin.
If you for a bem.
Are you a virgin?
Virgin
Virgin will be a one year deal who now the tower will come deal nice. Yeah, but
General.
Yes. Sam, your friend,
I see.
Your father, pa.
General. I wish you for ni what scientific hospital yatena si besua de na yasaye ho yare enso kakra ye 2 this month so ye ejanom a month ntini ye se ne any subsequent weeks ahead ni ebedin komo kakra de afa emema ne emema yum yare ahodo etai eha emema yi pa eni kwane ye befa so na etimi etu eso esa Kumase atonsu Monaco Junction ye we ni adansuru bank de anim hwe enkran so ye o mile 7 achimota mile 7 ben Janet Konadan no ye adwuma free juada edi kosimi menda holidays nyina ye adwuma obetimi afren pressure ene ha wo stroke akwa to them ulcer anasa odi ye typhoid na ha wo e ni what scientific hospital ena esese oba obu ono kasa na pampan boni de akire halitosis no ana warefo ma ware matena che awo ho nsem ena eye modadwena momi yinu mon kamo na mrani what scientific hospital o prostate no ye de ahoma akotum o bemanim esan say prostate no how ana prostate into dawdun so bebre ansa na ade akye eye ni what scientific hospital me pa cho ye ha no ye nye spirituality sem wo ha ye nye begina se kan so betukosua kodware anwumre eye hospital na wo ba into ba edi mfidi na ye mojamu hwemo be yare bia wo be hu a ansa na yama waduro ne atuofo aduane wo se odidi ni se odie nyina no eno ho adwuma ena ye Kumase atonsu Monaco Junction ni adansuru bank die ni mehwe number no eni hia frɛ 0244 08 7687 0244 08 7687 0244 08 7687 General yedi emema yom nkomo kakra na Sunday last week Dr. Paul ebegine mu no ye sanso atoa so e de afiri o kakra mema yom no obia ne problems no etoa so ye sequential didi so obu ono mu a edikan ne bema no ensore kra e no otimi de akwakoye adwuma obi de ebe sore enso sore ana emu omre pempenso opeso otimi de akukoduru no ontimi mfa nuru obi de ebe sore emu odin ode beye adwuma na enso ebi wono mo asabe ni hu nsane no enti eba awo hu nsem ono nso ewo problem ena chiso bu onso a obetimi dia ne de ebe sore ahodin wom ebe ye adwuma na enso ne ho besane no na enso awo any problem enti emema hu nsem efri enayem ede kwa akosi awoye mu no se wo ba be hia wo ba na enhia mu no betimi de fruitful result se awo anase eba ede aba no obia ne se de ne problem no esitie se de maka ne beinu baako ne etimi adi hu nkomo kakra ebi obi tie ne bema no ensore kra obi nso tie ba de bi esore but emu ahoden ewu mu awana so open ntimi enyina so se ne open no a obani what scientific hospital ajanto boase ne otena se ene odi nkomo ne ebusa obi ono mo a owo psychological problem bi efie nsensem ena obi oso onyatin kan kra se di kan no oba because e man na dwum kra se ye ka se be ma no oba be hie mu a e hia se fira adwen mu na nante asane aba fom aba obema mu ansana be ma no moja be gina matimi asore enti obi okra onye sa tin kan kra se be ba na adwen mu se ono oba hie mu adentia obi ono mu a na eye problem bi na obi problem ti se stress ena ha no efie problems ni ade obu onso a ni previous encounter onyae ebi a oba oni ni kohia ni ade memfa nso ogu ni ho ani mu asekakra enti se di panso ni pepa bi se onsan ko ha no nkofro oba biem because onim se di esiye no eno a ne be se enti sa de na di ni pantiri mu dem ono nso emma ne tim kura se onkonkofro oba no ni hia ena obu onso ne de no yare problem ebi a wonya akoma yare unya akomayara doctor be two for first thing say stay away from sex because it drew sex and as it drew na yemu a akoma no edi mu akotene pa na pompi moja free ni peduanim aba me bia begina aba me na watimi dia asori aye adwuma no enti se wanya akoma problem yakoya akoma operation ni ade a doctor first advice ni say we stay away from sex sa ni ma we nyina kan obi ana ma ni pani bu wono mu a na ama sex sankasa na se na yemu no omprempe se obekọ ena obu won so obekọ but ni bema no emu emre se ne maka no emu omra ebetima depend on conditions ahodo bebre ebu on ma o take enuro bi obu on mo a wafa enuro ahodo bi a kane bi na otimi de onuma otimi ne oba da che ne ade onuma kwa anim esanse eye alien to body no o system no enim ade no na wo force ma na koye adwuma bi no ebeturu bi ne be ye adwuma na abro so afi pempem so person ka adwuma ekokoduru no na enu ho saa niema no so ka ho bi wa yare akọ hospital pressure diabetes na say yare ahodo bi doctor ma waduro bi obi doctor bi wo pewase wo timiti ho kiro say duro we na mede ma no ni side effect ni ebe mo ma ye mre ewo pempem obu won so on kan kiro because ebi o ka kire wa hwa no wanti no ho anom ba se ebe ya ho beto nti no na ye de aduro no ama eno so ebetimi akọ saa de no so e de aba ena obu won so abehwe mu no no akwakoti na mu sayare bi eno so timi play a role pa ewo mo ena obi o prostate problem we be ma o prostate no e bia eye kese ana akwakoyi operation prostatectomy and also ebu etimi ma o mema sem no ekofom yi pa obani what scientific hospital a ye gibre no tenase ne edi sa nkomo we nyina hu se wo problem se netie o problem se netie ne hu aduru se fatase de ma obu onu ma ne de kora enye aduru obu onu ma ye kasa kire omom kuta psychological problems no efie how ne ade ne first encounter ne ade no e wo se o chini panetrance eni ne din komma ne hu senti a wo psyche no e ma ne hu senti a breni brese ne wo se o hiemo genuine o exercise bi onu kora ya na eboa ewo sex physical exercise eno oye ni nyina ba ni what scientific hospital a ye chrekere sa nyema we nyina se de ba ya ba ma behunu se enye chenchina ache a onu oba akohiem na se bi a wa nyina mu anche se ne wo pe no ana oba mani mu aye mre ni ade a chenchina abrana kokofa aduro enye ni nyina na ye aduro oba ni what scientific hospital a enema we na ye ewo ya so ye obu won so obeba no na a free advice ye maneduro a eye aduane duro wankasa na okofia kwakoye ebe kire no fruit ni ema hodo bi obetimi aka abomu a eno so betimi aboa ama o sexual performance ni betimi akọ enkan ni what scientific hospital yi wo Kumasi Atonsu Monaco Junction ye ne Adansi Rural Bank ni die ni hwe enkran so ye wo mile 7 Achimota mile 7 ben Janet Corner dan no ye adwuma free juada edikosi edamemenda number ni ne hia free ni ani nkomo 0244 0876 8702440 087687 yama mwate asiye se ni pedua no esunu se ni obia ne system sitie COVID-19 bae no enya bi omo enya omo no ebi mu wi ebi mu anwo obia ne se ne blood type ne blood group omo ne system ni se respond to enura hodo enti so obi yare no koto aduro bi obi mema se mofom no koto aduro na se aduro ne genua enkyere se won so wo sa problem na aduro ne betimi ajewo Tida bi etufu say nya dro bia na abete se ebo hu daru na odi mikaka kotobi but seek the advice of a physician first doctor ni obi a wa ben wa drum ni ade no na obusa no wa kire wa ha o mo akire no se dro no be potent be effective ama wa doctor ni be kire se kona kofa but I say ye bia obi hu adro bi opesu enti obi afa no obi ahodo ama akwakonya diverse effect ewe ni pedua nim enti adwuma wo se nka ni pedua ne ye no enti mi enye obani what scientific hospital a efidie nwanwaso ye de aba no na afi diagnosis ahodo ye we aso ye no eboa me etimi problem bi ya wo mu ye etimi ahwe atuase e de ama wo mo prostate problem no general dodo na ya no obu ofre obu no obe fro se ye de ahoma akoto ne be me pacho ahoma da obe me mu a enye problem na enye too late so obetimi aba ni what scientific hospital na ye ni wadi nkomo kakra Paul na fakakra trosma etifo
Dr. Paul yes who encounter na Mr. encounter no eno no ending komo frɛ no ofa no frɛ no mfa pushi no na onfa
genu akọ de
obi akọ no ho
o frɛ no mfa frɛ no
frɛgum Mr. frɛ no na unyana with their dance we boy ye papa doc
we dey me the simple remedy ma yetiefo o no maduro o da duro bi so doctor achiro bibi enchechire bebre ba waje nyina no de ntia bia situation ne nkoye no especially if I remember some no and I'm the simple remedy be my ye no kan waduro na ho na be hu ne man 10 we there perfect remedy a mesi so niema 5 we o record to ho ebeboa wo pa ebia na situation bi hye body nim na eduro na wonom ye de ekoya adwuma no entimi nko straight because bibia creative barrier e wo ni pedua especially amasem low sperm count so amasem ye week no o da eduro so acha bia na how ye combination we ye eka de wo ye bia ho sister wo tie ye bi ma bra no sanso na brother wo tie wa wo ye bi fa ye bi akora ye bi panyini etimi control a lot of things apart from the maybe abeka no but your number 5 number 1 cinnamon number 2 fenugreek fenugreek number 3 ginger number 4 tiger nut atadwe and number 5 kube coconut tiger nut ginger fenugreek cinnamon so one trying to hopa wa how papa and was how mommy
number 9
number 5 cinnamon fenugreek tiger nut ginger and coconut kube no be fa kakra be mane no so na ginger no so enye kakra bi na tiger nut no emu peja ekosoro kakra no ma fenugreek no so akosoro kakra no ma cinnamon no so ayeketu bi nti wo de combine se de wo ye tea bi anom no ade we enjoy that
apart from coconut no minimum de aka nyina no ye won in powdered form
ni nyina ye won in powdered form to start be a tablespoon throughout na cinnamon na ye teaspoon emu oya kakra ginger no so nye teaspoon fenugreek ni tablespoon na tiger nut no so tablespoon na the coconut no what you be great you so be blend you kwan bi abefa so abayam diafra na be ye juice abanum emu de kama very nice juice for your system diabetes hot water na de be ye bi kan wonro no ho ne hu de ntia ni what scientific hospital ya asemo den pa no ye che yare a ya mane ya small boy nti mani baje se obeben ye na oba ye kire wade na wusua bi na obo modern so se o ye part of doctor adwuma no emfa adwuma ni nyina anhye doctor nsa nti ya kire obi ofie se ye kan body no ho ne fire number na to obi bi kire so a na wa kan ho aba ye kire wade ne ma nu papa ne ma right treatment.
Dr. Paul. Osi ye tia dia emani small.
General. General, my phone number ni we. Number ni is 0244 08 7687 0244 08 7687 0244 08 7687 odi e frɛ na ni wo yade ne ho nkomo ye betimi ha ebeka akire ntimi hwe ebeka akire ebi wo say yet ma first aid e wo phone no so fawe for ni nyina na se ye ma wo ebeye se wo se ma aba nso ebe mu aba na how bi onam bia no yetimi aboa wo sa kwa no so general
yebede mo sipa ni what scientific herbal clinic kwati na Dr. Paul yebede mo sipa papa mesem doctor no Paul o frɛ no na unya na frɛ na usonmu a ade papa na wonsa aka enyasem ketua ye beto aso na via local stories no aka ho de amamo emredu se kwa miki ba betranse na ode afisem no ebreye titiri coronation games a course because so e was so draw all blacks omo ababeka ye GPL no ho sanso na the course e wo bibiani the course e wo the obie kan wasem kubasa sante kotoko any golden kicks game no enyasem kotwa la vinci so ntene hwasi o sembe bebe na sala no o pushi de ebre ye behwe later amanfo so de wa Maminko sledge de ho nana say good morning wafa which angle of the footages has Andy Kem had a benefit to watch to form this opinion about the penalty? I entreat him to get as many angles to watch before disagreeing with the referee's decision. I expected Andy, who is a hard critic of referees in Ghana, to applaud the penalty call, but the position of the referee at the moment of the incident. I don't want to believe Andy formed a prejudiced decision even before we all got the opportunity to watch the replay from different camera angles. He cannot be applauding referees in Europe for awarding highly soft penalties and call out this the referee in the center okay in this particular penalty. I'm tempted to say Andy has decided not to watch the replay of the penalty, or has watched but has preconceived opinion, which is making him discredit the penalty call. He must also ask himself these questions. 1. Was there a contact on the Kotoko player by the goalkeeper and the defender or not? Number 2, between Kwampoku and the goalkeeper, who was first to the ball? Number 3, what is the position of the law on a contact in the 18-yard box? Again, Andy must be critical in his examination of the penalty. Hey, now let's be doing okay. Who's what the areas are? Andy,
the areas
okay.
Nana, me say Ghana Premier League is around the corner.
All right.
Ghana Premier League is around the corner.
Wo general mame chase so the FA Cup no na edikan dia mame nko FA Cup no mu na FA Cup finals ekoso e University of Ghana Sports Stadium na proud to the game no Kumasi Asante Kotoko legends woman has work legends na a boy players Kumasi Asante Kotoko paradio mu enie goalkeeper Seb Waten Isaac Kamwako and goalkeeper Niba woman goalkeepers miensa chene baso obeka MTN FA Cup no has and ajedudo has aje 12 times has aje 12 times Kumasi Asante Kotoko say o ma beto so mienu no ma je 10 say Kotoko aje 11 and Kumasi Asante Kotoko aje proud to game no na je no na 10 say Kotoko aje 11 between Kotoko ne has no abeye one FA Cup in the that omo intem in terms of FA Cup no and only say the city and so game no
is it hard to folk players Jama amudi wura stadium ho no more 2 before the game
okay
na enjoy na into aso hard to folk and so players also wa mo bi di mame hwe pa ko no
mama fa picture no video no anya still na sha kwa no Dabi enko enim kakra bendi da wo ha ama camera ko ajatete na wo ha na Douglas Nkrumah enko nenim obeba oba beja we danko yi oh ebeba we na aba no
ai obo kai
obo the squad for you
hey de lo
uru de we nyatiti fo no pa o
obo
2000 ni wa for ye
the bia no abobo ni nika no
yes
center back
wow
Bobo under 23 in blaster crowd
okay until now game of course before the we enjoy game we check to go
go for be brace so enjoy sa game ni chain final so no
body me who know for years
yes
it was interesting
wo January enu ne se city e wo ho na January meba eye game no ho na game no e ko so na after eye 90 minutes no na Kumasi Asante Kotoko e dinkunim e wo bobo kwa efe no golden kick so wo mo she golden kick by 2-1 Kumasi Asante Kotoko 2 goals ni nyina na referee Basalam ya bless endi onya injury nti ona ekoye fourth referee na Dari na ebedi game no nti wei eni se de city na January Kumasi Asante Kotoko boboko no unim say tied before na sponsor wo mo eno nso na tied bi sponsor Kotoko no na so se bibia mu tied bi Jesse tied before no so munye happy with the IMC chairman of Kotoko during presentation IMC chairman no akoshe Adidas Jesse no dey ebaye so munye happy cry because na sponsor Kotoko nti bibia Kotoko bi shebia no I was say omutimi
I don't know but seriously they're very very wrong minim omo response but yen minim and do me ya
na you know we the response be yen
I mean because they no be kan fa ho ebi ombejo mfuso atu
na
yes
achopa na
you got a response go in and what the
achopa say bi oba be chiri ba no krunti a wo say
yes omo bibi a no mo aka
seju
na sa achopa na mo be disu
achopa na wo say opa
whatever achopa whatever
all friendly response you know let's our clubs try to be professional because seju we a European computer contract him straight away Nike sponsor ni who touch Adidas there be seju no way until we dey class and let's try to be professional. Now, say just you know, the banner saying so you call for more, but say you TH be no much time and again say they are ready to offer everything. Into such a big platform. I will be here. She said you know much. A lot of people will be. We are say Facebook everywhere. No be here, and that is the platform you use to promote the THB. A hundred now they promote more be or one or no be or one to be a who. The key sponsorship of the market, they said you there is uncalled for.
Okay, okay, kick upon time, doctor. Now, in Sudan, sponsors and take to
pure,
ever pure. Yeah, no be this you back be by.
This you back. Kuta boss, kuta ubi on the koto kochim. Yeah, same way, Angel. Those days, we boom. For phone. Now we do 4 people. I say, yeah, I'm from so, but idiot. Hey, you been in there by Anka.
Offend the agro.
Yeah. Was it day?
Ever pure.
Yeah, and a sponsor. You and our conference you for. I'm also so there bad newspapers.
No.
I capture more Mukuta Sans, you know. Very wrong.
Yeah, very very.
Then the mama repeated you. Yes, in the Democrat. TH Beams are a chopper and some of the common. Yonko.
After the game, no Adari Efiago Pamane sono supporters ni Roni papa so mu GDS so no and they decide the game no because of a nyema na a course of penalty or G no wo mu GDS wanya de o penalty no mu we ya bra no Adari wo mu de ni Efiago Pamaso and na manfo ehuro ne pa ye yentie se de na esitie e wo stadium mo. Okay. Dari and supporters no ehuro no so mu GDSM ne modemono na ewo form ye papa after the game no abrante goalkeeper da pomu e de maboboko e frɛ no golden kick Calvin Kofi Saba when some of to that also disappointed with referee decision to take here no and the decision papa Ghana Football Association e also investigating match a course no yenti semwa Kofi Calvin Kofi Saba e di tuja.
Very bad.
Yeah, and someone, Calvin Kofi Saba, or no, your goalkeeper would be a tuja. After the game, the coach Fifi, when a coach, and then my bobo the golden kick. Was it where clear refino and it decided refino and it decided game no, and then my say Asante Koroko, coach Fifi, some of the tuja no.
Yeah, I'm very, very overwhelmed and happy about my players' performance. They show their class, they show some character, they show some determination.
Yeah.
Just that, and at the end, the referee gave them a win, which is okay. We are okay. We are okay for that. We are okay that they didn't score us, but referee made sure he gave the win to them. This is a silver platter.
All right.
Yeah, it's a big motivation. It's extremely. West cannot explain these things. You know, it's a lifetime opportunity to reach the MTN FA Cup final. Who knows whether we will get there or not. But yes, as far as we are doing the work, we will definitely aim to get there again. You know, that's how we work. Yes, and our testament clearly shows that, yes, we work hard to get here. And the performance we put up, the same thing we put up in the Division 1 league. We play good football. That's our identity. We don't kick the ball anyhow. We make sure we keep the ball. We build up from defense, and we make sure we frustrate our opponent from finding their rhythm. And these are the things that help us to excel. And at the end.
Where in some coach Fifi?
Abas, I'm saying you
I do me super because and right by near boy one the boss near the gym. Near Yaji. And I hear ya born a refugee panetin governo who deserves some bobna. Because panetin refugee edge panetino. Foul dear, a foul.
Then a foul.
Or contact by.
Into contact by.
Contact the by him a bonus war.
Okay,
but I try keep on a
if ball no
what try keep on
free ho. Now immediately after that, we foul will be and we about
Bono. Say Bono wachi.
Coach Abdul Karim Zito and so Kasai say game no na a top game ye papa proud to game no the can say game no bad thing and na osaso di two just game no na a tough.
You promised me a smile at the end of the match.
I told you it will be very difficult.
Yeah.
I predicted all what has happened.
Sure.
But at the end of the day, surely we'll win the cup. You've seen it. You know, they lose nothing if we beat them. But rather, Kotoko will lose something if we lose this game.
Yeah.
So they don't have any pressure. They're freely and playing. And when you look at the way we are playing, we are a little bit under pressure, trying at all costs to be able to win the cup. So seriously, I came with a little bit of injured players, but there's nothing we can do. But at the end of the day, they stood the test of time. Yeah. They were able to match them. Equally, look, they didn't have any serious chances like the way we created. You understand me? But they were able to play the midfield game more than us because of 1 or 2, 3.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, what matters most is who win. So we have won. So okay. I'm okay. Thank you very much.
Coach Edema Kumasi Asante Koroko Ninsamwa wade etu dwa after the game na January nchini wanche no se de si kika kono na Asante Koroko FA Cup trophy so magina Dr. Ike wade tu dwa se trophy no Kumasi Asante Koroko agi 10 amagi 10 and has enso agi 11 enu ni se de city no se kotoko wo mgie no wo mgie 1958 1960 1976 1978 1984 1998 2001 2014 2017 and 2025 na se Kumasi Asante Koroko agi 10 and has agi 12 where Dr. Ike and the Abba but FA Cup committee ni say 10-11 sorry 12-11 and when they say the city na match a course in Sansim Bebrea ebeto after the game no Ghana Football Association wama charge golden kick for breaching a GFA disciplinary code 2019 of Division 1 regulations no 2019 FA Cup final no it's alleged supporters of golden kicks want to object awodom at the bar field ne so abra woman ni Kumasi Asante Koroko elbow refugee penalty no want to nyema at the bar go pamane so and no kodan che no want say social media commentary ne so match official so no and no so in someone want kikan no and no so want de football no eni metwitwom na general way post ko posti and some mu post muno anyensem ketwa wo hwe poster omuchro ya almost say football was played, history was almost made, but then the referee decided to be the main character. A ghost penalty in the last minute in a cup final. Really, at a point we wonder if we are really playing Asante Kotoko senior team. It's a big shame. We didn't lose to Kotoko. We lost to the man in black. The game deserved better. Ghana Football deserves better. Where you somewhere a golden kick. Wamu chance culture and tenam sum. Emma GFNO. Wamu a charge yomo. Amama up to Wednesday 18th. So muntimi fomo anu samombra. And no kodanchem golden kick. Wamu a coach, head coach ni. Paka Hansen on also so one more at charging and so it's a lesser post match no one also cocky can some so did he say referee no and a kaboom and on Kumasi Asante Koroko and so a dinkunim and unti one more at charging and so on and no any city here Kumasi Asante Koroko FA Cup finals one more a boy no na January yefan to jam says they say Kumasi Asante Koroko FA Cup na one more GNO woman 80,000 Ghana cedis 80,000 Ghana cedis. Titisikano 800 million and unisika Kumasi Asante Kotoko enya and omasa so nya. It will interest you to know say Nations FC mom up to Friday we say charges be a bom mo bia no mo responded nti charge ba kokre no mo responded ma GF no on Friday.
Okay.
A man responded to any of the charges.
Ni ho charge ni ho. So you want respond dey say no one say the punishment ni ba.
I need the minimum no asem.
Nya pe no kan ho.
No.
Nti so man
silence be concern na.
When you say mo call near friend now my friend now say there is man ruling. Yeah.
So man responded by Friday no. Asat now, I'm responding to any of the charges. GF disciplinary committee no, and I say prosecutor no de ato omoso. Yen to so other stories. General, other stories mum. How's the work? How many branch here? We say
other stories no. Is it not true say the matise golden cakes? I charge you.
Ya charge you mo. Makani mienu nyina. Yes, ya charge you mo ni mienu. Omo fans no to plastic bottles at the bar park and so. And now, one social media and so cultural say, omene say no many kodoko senior team nebo sa omene nkrofo bi na nebo na nyoko team. Na Ghana Football Association ghost penalty no moje e de ma wo mo and na mo chocho we nyina so social media and na GF no say yo omo das omo ya no Wednesday omo mra me ya no na GF na charge omo and so the fans say penalty no e ghost samai penalty and ya je e de amomo nti charges no eno no I dey to am so no nti genua eno ko na ntia Gamba All Blacks All Blacks so over the weekend no coordination no enso eba so asabre wo so etimi qualify be si akan e wo Ghana Premier League no mu e wo ye swedo na nye easy wo ne soccer intellectuals e na e boy coordination game ne ba so na regional minister honorable Eduamoa ono e na koye kick off no e ma dwumedie no enso timi ba so Ghana Football Association e presenter womo trophies and medals edema Swedro All Blacks so mababesi akan our Ghana Premier League no mu kwa kese enso kopie mu dwumede na se ekotonwom e ma fans ni Germany ye papa e wo Swedro enso so ho yenko Swedro kakra ne enti nyema ekoso ho. Well, you so about the stories I the bremo I would jumedie so ba shene so Ghana Commercial Bank and o se sabre wo mo e de to bibie ni mo de to bibie ni se sabre de we obi a wato shares e GCB Bank wato shares e wo honko ade a shene so na ko update you profile no ko na ko update you profile no wo update you profile na e chese telephone number and our email fakoho na mo fa update u data no na etimi aboa wiye papa ama nyemetimi akonkan enso ede ama wo ho we obi so we shareholder and now registered on CSD na and also so no who brokers na omo embo we ye GCB Bank wo mo na omo diaba ko na koto shares ni bi wunya ntobia wo mo eboboa high sense for some fun to win se sabre open your papa tonko ade a wo mo ase e na wo se oba se laser television and na pe bi ato wo pe eye gas cooker and na pe so tobia and na se pe se uto washing machine braya so ye wo mo eboboa ama se tima ka bi smart television and na pe bi ato koma so ye sound system and na pe bi ato water dispensers microwaves and na pe bi ato blender washing machine kettle iron air fryers and a pebiato and maninho problem da high sense die and a papa Hisense deɛ ɛna papa for commercial use and also for private use kɔpɛ Hisense deɛ ni bi na tɔ yɛbɛsa so ma warranty ɛnso ɛwɔ ho Hisense nyɛma deɛ ɛyɛ papa any branch of Hisense bia no obɛtumi awuram na akɔpɛ nyɛma ni bi atɔ yɛwɔ Accra yɛwɔ Achimota yɛwɔ ɛyɛ Basona yɛwɔ Dansoman East Legon, yawo Kaswa, La Paz, West Hill Malls, yawo Tema, yawo Kumase, Takrade, Takwa, Mankesim, yawo Boasim, Sunyane, Techiman, Kanesim, Tamale, Hohoi, and a Kofodia, Oka, Obokako, who Hisense, our Hisense, Nakopamanyama, Papa Nibito, now Suko Yusu, Kumase dear, would we need a year Kumase City Mall, yawo Kumase Doom Post Office, and Nasa Kumase Tafu, Ubohuyan, and Hisense Yamano, a papa, and Utiko Pebito, na a UC. Bank of Ghana, se celebration in some, netin ye, se we obia be catch us say, obe bow. Oh no, obema investment. Usika na eda ho no. Fabra na usika nyen double ne mfama. Usika na da fabra yebema 150%, yebema 200% eda fa sika no. Obi aba anase company bi aba na okasa asem ne chewa. Bank of Ghana cement na ho. Broma so ye, ne no mumedi nkomo. No mo hwe se so ni pakro no, oye genuine person. Na mum se wan kodi akire, wan be cheke. Na okona du sika no koto, na ni pakro du sika jania. Men ko blemu Bank of Ghana for. Bank of Ghana for some fun to obi bia nim so say o pese investment a obetema boma aso financial stability department obetema ko ma so ye na kwa ko busa say eh nkofo mu wo me nkofo papa so me nkofo papa Bank of Ghana for e de betu wanim na wo hu sedie asi etiem eno ko danche mu susu a companies a mu bu nkofo jom sike di no Bank of Ghana say omo ba betu mu susa eno ntimo nso mo hye ne nso Toyota Ghana Company Limited wo me Toyota Starlet na bedwasom eye car efepa eye car ne suspension e de ye eye car ne air condition boye eye car ne fuel consumption enso e wo form eye car wa utimu a wo so tika mu car fa ni penum na so bi obetrem bia no wo kotode e haw eno aso be kokope Toyota Ghana Company Limited wo me kira kwan na kokope Toyota Starlet ni bi na wo so watimi AUC MTN Fada Roma and then ram wamuboa yema FA Finance no ye de eba na wie ye FA Finance no aba na wie yo hyene so say MTN there everywhere you go baby abekobia no obetima yisu MTN no MTN say download the my Momo app no o download my Momo app na obe transactions a wodo at zero charges enya de betu sike bia na Momo ko dial *170 hash ne dia ye betu ba wo my Momo app ne bi your phone so dia obe send sika ko ma obi bia abra yentu sike bia Hebaso Company Limited. Wame de Hebaso cream no abba. Eye cream a bema na using. Bema ni obeshima ho bantem. Bema ni obeshima ntimi satisfy obano. Bema ni obeshima obano kwa mbebium. Bema ni obeshima debi enije ni nwepeyo. Kope Hebaso cream ne kira kwan. Wonya Hebaso cream ni bia na wa apply kitu ebi opinis no after 30 minutes kona ko washe. O washe ni ye. Na ta sabre ne dru. Sewoni obano eba beshim wo yusu abaso cream a enijie mbefa no kwa edi agiatum se abaso cream uyusu a no side effect enunti any chemical shop any pharmaceutical shop any drugstore bia bekobiano obenya hebaso eye cream ni biatom na wonso wetimi akwa yusi Printwear Service Limited womanam de Canon photocopy machines no e de abedwaso na Canon photocopy machines no Yomu awudom yawo IR 4235 yawo IR 400 yawo IR any types bia pebiano obenye biato yawo C 5235 yawo C 5535 and so ya so ye ope toner ope parts ope transfer papers for t-shirt printing for woniche Printwear Service Limited yawo dum yabe Aseda House yawo dum yabe Trinity House yawo stadium yani ama school gate no ena edi inhwenimu ya number 0574 510806 obetima freyen one number way so Jabirua Bank Limited Jabirua Bank PLC Jabirua Bank since 1984 ena Jabirua Bank eye adwuma o ene ti hyene so wo sikasɛm bɛkɔ yie a ɛyɛ banga ne ɔm yɛ adwuma ɛna boa ma sikasɛm no ɛtumi kɔ yie ɛde ma wo ɛno nti ɛna ɔsɛ ɔhwɛ Jabewura Bank for wɔmɛkyerɛ kwan na ɔmo ɛboa wo wɔmde ɔbatampa ɛyɛ loan scheme no ɛde abɛdwa so ɔbatampa loan scheme no sɛ woyɛ obi a wohia ɛyɛ sɛ mfasoɔ bɛba sika so a na ɔkɔhwɛ dwabenfoɔ wɔmo ɛbɛboa wo ama wo sika no mfasoɔ aba so ɛde ama wo nhyehyɛ ne sɛ fa bu sika no bɛtɔ 3 to 6 months 3 to 6 months na mo emboa 3 to 6 months no mfaso bebre ebeba sika ne so e de amount ahotoso investment promotion no e wo ho e de amount Jabewura Bank say savings account current accounts dachinti investment account shares loan fixed deposit money transfer microfinance de hian so bebo masreye branches awdo ene wo ye number e 0271 409340 0271 409340 Asante Dwabin any head office or your branch were Joso Bonure Abuaso Dwabin Pankorono Onye Roman Hill Magazine New Road Sipetimpom Yasansu of Fumesa any addition Udruwa Obehuye DSTV so much more DSTV your home of entertainment DSTV ho NBA sports in na ewo yes sabrede uyo bia yusu DSTV a bomodin men ha ho so ko DSTV for office diobe ne se obetene fie wo tene fie a na wa you phone no say telecell and so phone now use no e MTN obedal star 759 hash star 759 hash and no short code abedale o dale a obetima reconnecting decoder no abra unko DSTV for office Ban Herbal Hospital ko Ban Herbal Hospital na ko Ban Herbal Hospital ye dompe ene kasemu adwuma o dompe no problem wom o kasa no problem wom Ban Herbal Hospital ena wasa kom o spinal cord no o problem ho Ban Herbal Hospital won finger na akọ baabi Ban Herbal Hospital o dompe no o arm no atwiste anase wanya problem bi e o dompe no kasa mu Ban Herbal Hospital ena wasa okọ ban o problems ne be solve e de amount ban ena okọ problem bi e fa dompe ene kasa mu bia no yetu asem obi a wo stroke wo gonorrhea anase wo eye diabetes fakọ ba watonso agogo behind na tonso agogo hospital no enkran ye was Spintex Road number 18 junction so your number is 0244 988004 or for number we so a ye bejo so na nkomodie bi obia no ye ni wedin Grace Gift Herbal Clinic and Laboratory ko Grace Gift na ko Grace Gift nyama papa ene ye wo Grace Gift me fan to anim say yare bi ha obia no fabro maseye stroke diabetes hypertension typhoid fever malaria fever ulcer ne sene so you also mu type ni bebre what they call Grace Gifter type bia ye beboa wo ye wo any say obi a skin infection disease obi a prostate no aye kese anase o prostate no wenya cancer ewom obi a obema no fon wa na efon anase obabesia unye opawo eye Grace Gift Herbal Clinic and also do any chere oko Grace Gifter ye beboa wo ye papa ye nto so wada stories lawyer Samudukum wonom and director of communications Edema Kumase Asante Koroko when sema wodom e de atudwade e de fa ye Kumase Asante Koroko hom and was afa kasa de fa kotoko technical structure no ba ye di kan ko baabi ani home and a Gold Stars Ghana Premier League no womo na egiye ye presented trophy no edemomo ye beba so but ansane ye beko baabi eno no ye fe ni che Dr. Amuzu aseye ye ko Dr. Amuzu na ye ko tie niama pa Dr. Amuzu awode maye enne ewie
se we na wote se be ma de dura mekanfo ama wo no e ya Amuzu P Herbal Mixture obi se mema ahwefo nyina kwa aba ba Amuzu Herbal Clinic na megita min sem Amuzu P Herbal Mixture e yedura bi efo agi atumu a ebua honam yawo so obi se doctor meti yawo me bema no mu idonso a meti yawo na se idonso a me bre ana se me bema no mu ye me pepe de wuhia e ya Amuzu P Herbal Mixture doc meni me ri hye no ho sane me ana yawo pa na mete se we na wote se be ma de dura mekanfo ama wo no e ya Amuzu P Herbal Mixture obi se dog me hu se me jonso a ana jonso ne nyefe ana pam no wo hye pa e de jonso na achi dog me jonso ase na bia mema ahwefo nyinaa kwa aba ba amuzu herbal clinic na megita minsem amuzu p herbal mixture eyedura ebiefo agi atuma ebua honam yaw so obi se doctor meti yaw me bema no mu idonso a meti yaw na se idonso a me bre ana se me bema no mu me pepe de wuhia eya amuzu p herbal mixture doc meni meri hia no ho sanemi ana yaw pa na mete se we na wo ti se be ma de adura mekanfo ama wo no ya amuzu p herbal mixture obi se dog me hu se me jonso a ana jonso ne nyefe ana pam no wo hye pa iri jonso na echi dog me jonso ase na bia kam mo sa se ma ya se me ya be ma wo sa ha no mekanfo amuzu p mu nya beko di oti ya o ni ntohwe no mo de ni ntohwe na ho no sankofo nyina no mekanfo amuzu p ma nwate obi se doctor emejonso ana emu apai we nam sen obi se doc mejonso ani nsuo kwatotro efremu ba ena obi se doctor me koja na so se me chemu a obo se ka fre na nsuo man efreba no ba de wuhia ya amuzu p heba mixture oba so a otie a obuni se wi a echire no pampan ko na eka ko na eba me kanfo amuzu p ema wate oba so odepo how quite how insio basa egu wase ne pa yie pampan ya no wo shepa wase oba odun so oti yawe wadro ya amuzu p herbal mixture oba ebu nkeka ye na che mamno kasika fi o na himfie bia na abie ni kuru na no ekọ ho pampan ya ohu no ne pan ketua amasabi ni confidence no kwa na ekọ form oba bi otie mia otimi bu ninsa in bleeding obo sa within 2 months do bu ninsa mprenu onya kekaya na ya osa pamuzu p nu mesa nyina ejai wako twa scan yeso wo PID unu kunu hia ni nsuo nyina sem na sen na chi aba enam kekaya na akogina upiod nu nti onya amuzu p nu mu a sa ha ni nyina be komo ho ato sen rei ukọ pharmacy ukọ drugstore herbal shop obenya bi etu no anya bi ato wo kumasi akodani herbal misi herbal apidank owo mburom sanso na icof ni Colinac omo Ashtown Accra woko kanshi dragley obisa na nabuache Kingswalk Tinates Repash and Hallows ebi etu nro makon anase dudu pirano okọ no so pamuzu pia obenye bi ato se opese no semise bia peti bi so fa na manefre for further and better direction amuzu p herbal mixture maudi hiochalo beda hefuasi
Dr. Muzu and your corner say ye twasu jumedian so honorable Kofi Adams what is some of the tuja but in the can kukumasa santuko bobo kona say lo savudu ku adapt of communication said makotoko and also sabedo 2 for say to the second asantene on one able timinuko eh say recruitment omu ye on one edisika ba or de eboa club no
what muzo de club no one sponsor BBS it is neso go is come from BBS on a bokenina. It is a good man, but one Bonica. It is not as if there's something new. Say, yeah, I said that's the minister can recruitment. As if say, recruitment be a different person. From the time or so Timono on one Bonica.
18 billion. So,
there be say, a young represent Yakomano, and who's cannot remember my. Oh, what was the club and one sponsor BBS?
What they atubja so to for say kotoko club no or finance it so recruitment kwano when they sikaba wo di ewurem what say I can commodie a mo bedi between omo ene eye coach Zito wo mo di nkomani wi a eno mo so go Zito beto so but management structure ne say wo me appoint assistant coach na fe head coach ne ba one no aba be ye adwuma
enye brebia na we ma head coach kwa say unyina assistant coach ye structure ya ndada say if I Hamza be head of the junior team coach, no sabe an assistant coach the senior side. Edaho. To whether Zito is confirmed as a head coach or not, no. Hamza at the end near Edaho dada. It will depend no negotiations. So if you can't person by head coach. So this is the English answer. For now, he still remains the head of the technical directorate. But so person by both parties will be decided based on the performance of the Wayadi. enye brebia na
Safuduku lawyer na yate ni nkansema ahodo de etu edwa no setewe yenko na yene referee kala eni enkomo titru emfa game no eho penalty ebem sen na osi ohu no nti ref ya ready before so segment no ode hunsem kakra bebre no yenni kan enhwe kotoko penalty no munyae no ne hunsem pia aba no
okay.
Okay. Ba ye dey say e be gwe na yeah say this is from different angles.
Joe. The bia kase pe foul la. You see say the only place a penalty dey tia goalkeeper. Goalkeeper ni penalty area no ogina mu no. Oni obi o challenge for the baller. Otimi the body, the hands and then the tigra akọ. Because all the in the kingdom limited place na na baby aka ball na won't mean foul just say ebi ono koye bibiti obi. But this particular incident the goalkeeper went in, he challenged for the ball and all winning ball so they make sure no and I want to mean cause football contact game to be obi one can be a foul yeah share situation na goalkeeper no koye no he went in directly for the ball and he succeeded. So the child he succeeded. He didn't went in for the player. On the material. And the player no mom no we also say that. The goalkeeper baby ojina. One touch player no.
The goalkeeper went for the ball. He had it all right.
He had it all right.
But of foul.
Oh, say
over first. In the process, no foul player.
Over for say be a goalkeeper in that form. In the process,
on the ball, no.
On the ball. But
afterwards, a foul player, no, and a player no confirms. I don't know.
Sano be a but Joe, yeah, share angle. The seven said, but over bumpy there. I on it attacker will be all the American ever. So the material Munjina say no more. Goalkeeper near situation between them, no. Who the America a contact game.
Goalkeeper and foul player.
Deputy. So probably attacker mum ground or then on am goalkeeper no. Say very count mum na initiate this idea no. Because attacker no only adwini bi akwa so ko proud bi. Ne dey ne say ko pe board up na one succeed. So I think say on this
NTM fan say onya ball no all right. Of course akọ fa ball no. Onya ball no all right. Now afterwards osan foul player now and also no
and no cabbage foul yeah but we no
in this case it's a penalty
yes
but who say a foul player
that be Joe
okay
Joe he went in for the ball he succeeded the ball and he say the good outside one say one Sina ebama who say referee no tisa bia no look at the distance between the referee and a ball no action sport no o we tire no ha the bia me count them one say we are referee na say eba be wie baller so on the match that's why hwe ni ya obey mistakes bebrebe all the match no because akadai minute we see apon wie all the match no we see apon wie enti ubo say obari akokwasa woni be ba ahoso no na anema bi ese wo ye no wanye on this no me say asa referee na a man more a man to just foul no ma say me
instructor kwasa referee no so several times say penalty
ma say instructor say the bomb is in front for we be obekapa
say the bomb is wow kai nyata ma emfa say the bomb
we na be obekapa because
all right
ya discuss be prepare
okay mon frɛ say the bomb is mama me okra fino na onse na dwi kakra enso emfa ensem no eho okay me hu say ya wadu poku edi wei abajo osisen ya adu poku if Andy says the infringement wasn't a penalty, it's normal for an individual to say so, but for him to say that it doesn't come anywhere near a penalty, I'm really surprised. Maybe he wanted to say it was soft. Yaw do poku for my English teacher. Opoku ware school. And I feel okes and I do we Abraham Yaw that is saying
so all right. Said we have discussed it. The brebe who say never be in city no.
Enti uhu say enye penalty.
Me who say
uhu say a goalkeeper no come far ball no.
Goalkeeper no far
ball. By the process no one foul.
Debi o say o ye dey now. So goalkeeper to
for ma. We are there on top for ma.
Look at it well.
On top for ma.
The raised leg no.
And I'm sure say goalkeeper call for ma.
The right leg no. Yen hwebium kala. Yen san hwebium. After so onya ball no. Yen hwe goalkeeper no raised leg no. Anko foul player.
That be Joe there. Goalkeeper player na. Baby, on say no champion.
Okay.
Me sana me mundo.
Okay.
So on the make sure.
One pejana na foul ko player no. Okay. Who now you expect nti okasa me ne wo enyi etinye bia. Okay, the referee kala e kan no say na usi uhu no. All right, yen to so emfa emahu Ike and so the way Abraham Sisia Dr. Ike on the kan emza tinye bia eni ho o se Kumasi Asante Kotoko agi 10 FA Cups 10 and I had to folk agi 12 say na all the years no kra ebrayen 1958 1960 76 78 84 98 2001 2014 2017 and 2025. The Ike the Bremen no. So total no 10 not 11 for Kumasi Asante Kotoko na Hatchfolk and so enya
General not just Dr. Ike 90 din Joda Brady na for o yifri mu.
Na say yifri.
By Kotoko supporters ni me so be no film. I can chess yes.
Okay. All right. We enter so kala.
I'm say you started the loss of the started about matches. War American World Club tournament.
Club World Cup.
Now FIFA the amendments be bring back. And to be a share. Be over for say be a BC them.
And those when able to pick
two be na who say the city. One or the abasa what change law bit say be abo say the best 10 referee foul na players you know go so say there. I say only the referee, only the captain.
I see.
And kwana wo to me say obekọ referee so.
Only the captain.
Only the captain.
Ojibibia. Obia ni kwa so okore free.
Obia say bo say ni ba bebrebe sa no on penny say bi.
Wow. It started adwuma.
Yes. I say only the team captain is allowed to speak to the referee during the match, not all players.
And the player be ko kan ho dey no be.
That's a man card.
Wow. Asem to say it is a player be
the only the captain say it we see referee bet me put any aguso eja ma obi abeka bi dey but unsa foul subo so all in the place be omo for say o set referee na homete
okay
so on the metre no o set na homete o ma start am referee so koye no oba mo camera e wo mo atade enu mo
okay
and it is how the man o mu nyina o mu twa but ade a o dey kire say se do ba bia e controversies na o mo nyin kire because of education you know omo wi age say if am for this akotenase no mo e dial omo digest say ade na ansa na baba ya adisua enti na so your referee na say o ye match any mistake bia be bia na e fa say ka gro no
okay
because ama emra ne enti bi nyamra foforo enti enya si ya pe no no mo de aka ho sese na tie so on the meter no
okay
and na goalkeeper delay on nsɛm a ɔse sɛ ɔhu sɛ aka sɛ ɔma no 8 seconds sɛ goalkeeper ɛkyi ball no delay 8 seconds
first na say
na 6 seconds
okay
they say 8 seconds no o first 3 seconds no obɛhwɛ na mo free 5 to 8 no yɛ kaima obiara hunu sɛ back no o de kyerɛ sɛ 5 seconds dey into 1 2 5 seconds ne so na sɛ o release ball na they will take corner kick against the goalkeeper
okay so okay
or say amount say goalkeeper no if he is in control goalkeeper say watch ball control watch no obi antake no okay and it time so release ball so release ball 8 seconds na say also referee no so person who say that here o first 3 seconds no jano but 5 seconds na kan mo bia
okay
so we try 5 seconds na duro na say 8 seconds when timi and release ball na e dey na say o je corner kick e dey tia goalkeeper no.
Oh, corner kick.
First, and indirect free kick.
Okay. Oh, baby, oh yes, I know.
Say, and chair ho baby, a corner ne ben on my embo. So be no left side, yanko corner no left side. So on the right side, yanko corner no right.
It's just a first, no delay.
First, or delay and get indirect free kick. Tiana.
It was box
na penalty area more. Yeah. By this time, the FIFA say onion is a beep.
Okay.
So they mention up. Say onion again say who delay say yanchi corner and the infantia.
Okay.
So
okay. Wow. Wow, nti megidi pa say players no 80 pa. Nti wo say asase or club World Cup.
World Cup say yeah,
referee bibi na players nti ase apart from captain mo bi anko.
For the moment tina and into the identify captain. It's ko bona manager ya tie da se bibi asia. Woni e bedu e betu enu se ka kire. As my smile. Nya na e dem bara ba ko say se ba guys say captain so kwa e so kasa ewo akoma papa so. Okay. Because so kona ko misbehave on Chuma, you are captain for your team, not captain on the referee. All right. Referee there 90 minutes there. 2 minutes in a said as well packing. Okay. And it is the referees are who time piano, Oma, Uncle Lani Chifauso. Okay. So on the mixer. It is a penalty. Joe, you be in the crack. Said it was
you need to cry at tea crowd. I'm saying, I was so ye, Papa, that you didn't know my dear girl. This is, you know, referees must have said the Bayed Morgana. So BBC,
yes, that's a season now. Because I'm not league, you know, I'm not pilot you. That's a season now, Shassia. 1st July, almost starting league in the Boa Butcher, Biana.
Hey, I didn't detail Casafa Hopa. The place now 1 2 number.
So, okay, the philosophy a war football Ramuna. Or Chile now, or sitting in there become. Now, the do baby was a cow baby, say, referee grants, who do baby. Nasa, a DBC, Nasa, who nishi or Bukunuma, the SOS, create a scene.
Okay.
Said they be a football people, but yes,
all right.
On the match, be at the name random what was as we are sharing a so criticism.
Okay.
Now be a musa football no ekoso. Or say, Anua has supported Kofia or the Kasakasa Neko, Kotoko Kofia or the Kasakasa Neko, a bar, it's mission and the free moon. Near the I am ra. And it's time be a more be a tall more than 10 years.
Okay.
It be a club World Cup, be a Mekase. So I bet him say the Bob Bademu. Someone is saying that Bobiane Benabi. It's a bedroom I've been on both of the country bet me. I country be to me.
Okay.
So on the material. To say the good like technology by any be as you say,
sure.
So on the material, Sapper penalty. And to a year where we are, on my side, Tinasia was a son of my never boa. No, my Saturday, under 17, under 20. On very enough, dinner, among say, Auntie, ni pepena, I had you the whole world. And that is how it is.
And the referee, goalkeeper who delay for more than 8 seconds. The budget corner kick. Instead of indirect. Now first, now you that's a power for science education. Nemom, a man for a bashu ye papa ever. Now Bibus has only referees need be a dinkomo. Baby, our munina. I know Cobenkum.
I was talking to you now. Say the woman.
Say the woman's friend.
Also, only convenient place.
Oh, say the
yes, also only convenient place. But on the referee, yes.
Beso come ubiati.
No problem. Was say Kakra, I am friend only convenient place. Okay. You know, my question about one referee, 30 seconds. 30 seconds. And I have born all players ready. Now, Obi ma pass to a goalkeeper. And a born according. Goalkeeping there you go. Okay.
Nti mrami no akala de abekan ho ene no free na ekwe de bia foforo or the ebebreye. I'm surprised Kala is saying it's not a penalty. If the goalkeeper didn't foul the player, how about the defender? They will be able to and so no. Ohineba yeboa anyway aba according to the other professionals of the game, after losing the ball, it was a player who fouled the Kotoko's player, making it a clear foul. The kicks player who fouled the Kotoko attacker is the kicks player who fouled the Kotoko attacker, not the goalkeeper. Ohineba yeboa and a peja wedi and so abre. Safuduku eye kasama former Kumasi Asante Kotoko ono aso na ye omo lawyer referee Kala boko de. Okay, they also dey ba boko no. Na the other source dem ntimi enkan ewa ha o attack we ye papa. Safuduku eso da di we eba e okusie ni others. E do so ntimi enhwe ni nyina mu nyina no wa chese what ni bo ano e hire do e no de ebre kala minima de referees na apart from say the bombing obi so ho a opese nka oka kasa kakra bi di fasa de wan ma okwan na say the bombing oye ready am on so aba be kasa e di afa penalty no ehomre no ekọ eduru ba bi a mejai abadafo a church obo so adwen weekend the CC ye no nyina general it was a clear penalty. Who touched the ball first? It's a striker, and some fans have to be professional. Kumasi Asante to back up the performance because we're going to Africa to meet the best, fabulous, the best. Nana Safo, Accra, Westland, and anyway, and so Bre.
Yo, my interest in no Muse.
Yeah,
ball, a bottle, and then attack and then ball. And the two players were challenging for the ball, and who succeeded it. So attack and then I carbon first, the Becca Sabia, Senate here, but it was the goalkeeper, and on the whole, a succeeded ball the first, and there's no way. So the catcher so Bono, attack and then one carbon.
Boss, watch the penalty well. Can't you see the goalkeeper raise his legs to block Kwame Poku? Kusi ena ebusa same way. Minim de wanya say na eno no eni nkomo briefly na yen twaso emayen. All right. Referee say to Bomson e wo line no eso minim a minute or two yanko ref ho na yen head odi ebre. Good morning, Mr. Bomson. Hello. 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 Oh. Hello. Hello. Good morning. Bibia ebokode esrewa emse ebete no be fenti pa quick comment ewo enra penalty Kumasi Asante Kotoko enyae against Golden Kicks ne pe comment kakra bi wo ho. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 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 Uh-huh. Ninsaka ball no febas ref da manfo bi kan say omuhu say foul bi aba goalkeeper no raise ni leg no and defender no so cry foul attacker no and man no to form uno mo nyadwen.
Ball has left the defender. Well,
okay.
And the protocol player made contact. He touched the ball. All right.
Okay.
By then, that scene has gone. So it is. If you are talking about goalkeeper fouling the player, that one I will not take it.
Okay.
Yes.
Who said the referee Ed?
One thing, sir, I will also like the referee, if who said referee position in Noah. Now, he was up at the far this time.
Okay.
The referee didn't have the correct position to have, and I've seen that now assistant referee flag no more referee.
Yeah, and one nebu no manage penalty no.
Yes, it is good, sir. When it comes like situations like this, you know, both the teamwork in the assistant referee could have seen something better where the referee couldn't see. So, for the benefit of the doubter, the assistant referee will give him the detail. But looking at the position now referee no one. The referee couldn't have seen what has happened, like what we are seeing on the footage now.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah, Matthias Sepa.
yes, but for the goalkeeper challenging, the goalkeeper has fairly challenged for the ball.
Okay. It's a fair challenge in a goalkeeper no din ball.
Definitely.
All right. You better see Baba. Also referee the position time now. Or our do penalty no na back.
No call ball no can stand ball no. Now he was not going in for the ball, but really he challenged for the ball with the hands and he had the ball. All right.
Oh, okay. But linesman no, I send referee no. Ono so the position no. Na onyina yie so be hu ade no yie papa. Nti wo ka say both the referee and the I send referee no me no nyina yem from so ana.
There be assistant referee no was in a better position.
Okay.
That's why America said that for the benefit of the doubt, we'll leave it to the assistant referee. But the referee position now, not referee no one there. Now, any referee with that position could have seen that this thing. Who share footage now, who said referee no call assistant referee no for some time.
Okay. Inti na chese I say referee na but we no ni position na no wona na eno ye better che referee no sila no when hu ni yie inti wrong call no man I say referee no.
Yeah.
All right. Referee said Bomison e better sepa him say why very busy. Hey Nana sorry oh. na Bomison. Yes. And I that's a pa for time when you're next time you're about one of you will be boy pa. Okay. Now Bomison no anyway our brain and CCI.
Alasan probation and number 2.
Okay, Alasan probation. Hey, my man. Okay. Emrebema. Oh, I always like my friend referees be brain na komu nyina no acheche o madwen de afa ho. Enti no na Bomison na referee Bomison na nso ababa cheche na adwen de afa ho. Ye kwaba na yebe sum up na nyina no yadwenche yakra wo no ye de abremu Kessben television Kessben 3.3 Kessben 2.9 Accra mo share live on DSTV channel 364 Go TV channel 121 me share mo boss ne yebe share Heart of Folk any Esperance afi 2000 no emu na yape legend ba ko ne na di nkomo kakra enso afa ho na yahwe da mo se di beto anim o se ko fi second party pa ezenga yehwe and others safu jamfi ma fro no nso Heart of Folk ani kumase asante kotoko 42 bi munsensem kakra ono kwa no be so the linking na de no emrebe ma me fresh safu nso and safu to get a club in Austria newspapers no be they also capture no ye kwa bana ka mre wo ma yahwe di nyina but you Heart of Folk and the Esperance a few 2000 you share steps in the crowd
closing moment. Oh, neatly played in. Oh, he's round Chokri as well. Great chance, Kafour. The substitute Emmanuel Ajogu skipping round Chokri, and Kafour has a second goal for Hearts of Oak. Well, they've withstood more than a storm. They've stared into the face of an Esperance hurricane and come out the other side of it with possibly a win here against all the odds. Calm finish from Kafur. Mentioned at half-time they'd be happy to take 1-0 back to Accra. 1-0 down, that is, but 2-1 up. Right, your handoff. Here's a Lottie. Looking for a third, perhaps, and Kafur is over. Here is Emmanuel Kafur. And this time, Chokri with a good save, the first touch. The 3-1 would be greedy. First touch there. Just out of his stride, and Chokri headed that away. It must be said. Take nothing away from Artsevok achievement if they manage to do it. It looks like they're going to. It's a good run forward. This is Kafur, and this is Kafur for the Champions League. Surely now! And that's the goal that does it for Artsevok. And let's hope the joy of the fans in Accra will override the farce of what we've seen in the last quarter of an hour or so. Smiles on faces everywhere. Well, you can substitute goalkeeper has had a lot to do with it, but also Artsevok were narrowly ahead before the L-hour incident happened and may have held on anyway. This is certainly emphatic though. He's been the hero, Emmanuel Kafur. Ajay and Kafur probably the two outstanding players, goalkeeper and striker. Kafur plays it in, looking towards Addo. 3-1. No question now, 5-2 on aggregate, and I think we might get the celebration from Ismail Addo. Normally does a little dance, but swamped rather too quickly to do that. Well, it was a formality and Addo made it look like. And Artsevok, albeit a bit rather too many hangers on there for my liking, but Jacob.
Okay. Entina and also I don't know. 2 legs no. I'm say about first one here 2-1, right?
First one 2-1 it was balance.
Second leg here
3-1.
Entina 5-2.
5-2. Yeah.
I don't know goalkeeper no dia good try.
No.
Na SMP. Ebo modenia free amankwamreku e wo sa game no ho. And this ball we know who say drone football. Andy.
You know. Sergio, the quality, the maturity, the experience, and individually, players are not how to folk a one. Sergio, and then the time and I know Martin Gina Ismailado dominating New Zealand 99. Osakufo was good enough to start in the camp 2000 team. It's not meeting Esperance, it was normal. New Zealand 99, ball and I don't bote ball, no, boketwa. It's no more exposure, no more maturity, no more quality, and they had a good coach. At the near the book football, a team dominated at that time. And he said, you don't need to be fortified. It is about the tactical play and the individual quality. And said, so better Esperance 5. And you do market one.
Sometimes Ghana common say we North Africa ko win.
Win. So has a call. Say you Ghana team be a beko North Africa be all calling in addition the team say yen shame dodo. Sure. O pia kwa yen shame dodo ne the approach out there ko. Okona sa anye ya na wade 4 no 3 no 5 for the aba. So for her to travel all the way and say you has fans in cry. I know within them at that time. No money believes on Berwin. No money in some better Esperance or have because second leg never behind there. Almost chances of winning the trophy are very high. But to go out there and beat them over there, so it was a tall order. And I'm saying that this House of Folk team had everything. And no more a trophy was as Pia so bro they had everything and said you and it was I took a few on the bench. He was good enough to be a national team manager for the Blasters. Or sa kwa bonten koye national team manager et me qualify that national team for an AFCON. That is the level.
Wow.
That is the level.
Sure I never be I was GG. So GG because Samson Nanya me Samson Kobema Samson is short. But that would have me some patch. Maybe proof a chance and be a spirit you. Yes.
because something na nya hoden nko ano de nam what you say na nya ho nya ono nko ana hoden na something de nam bibi boa something e won na de yom eti wiase bibia nyagopon woni dia wo ye bia so don ni negative so
okay
ya o pese wo ya ebe yie o pese wo ya enye yie no o ti wo ya okay o mo mpa ye da e ma mpa ye no nyame ade na wo hwe ne zanga
okay
o be no mpa ye ade a wo hwe na wo zanga
okay
eno jese nyame ni wo
yati
what you say eti no mpa ye de ya de minua wanyi ntum
yeah
se ohun odin kura no a mpa ye ka ho de dan bu bebu ofie se ohun ofese de nya adware ka ho what you say eti wiase tade hye wo ka ho
perfume wo
ka ho kwatare bu ohunware ya wo afie wunyi hye da
na was mo ko wake no na no bi ni ho se
de wo ka wenum nyina no ha ya fidie so de wo ka nyina no centrofo de na wo ka mo ko wake media de na wo ka wo be ye ono so be ye bible bo wo ja se wo be bo edram dike buta se nyampa ye nyina na agba na mitie
isa haya
nko wiase nko bi ani
ne ma hodo isa haya to itimen so enso no na nka ye hwe wow akabe 14 minutes na yɛ de dwuma no abɛwie ɛsɛ metumi ma makwa mmerɛku bɛ 5 minutes bi na ɔde nsɛm kakra ɛto adwa mekɔ aba sisi a mekɔ Dr. Dawood ahyɛ yɛ afa nkrato kakra bi aba yɛba ɛsɛ nka Reverend Osei Kofi part 2 no yɛsɛ yɛde ɛno so brɛ mo ɛne Safo Gyamfi ɔde nsɛm kakra to dwa ɔse 4-2 no anka ho bibi a
yɛgye firi ɔmo nsɛm
masa nyɛ no nasɛm meka match
sɛ meka me deɛ
Dr. Dawood yɛba sisi a
enuanom ne adofo yɛfrɛ me Dr. Dawood me na me da Dawood heba hospital ano na enam me so ena ne Dawood ointment Dawood 360 capsules wodwa manso a ene obi adi hu adanse na duwei edutwam Dawood ointment ose fatwi na ebeko ofa Dawood 360 capsules ose sisi na ade ewom na drum yenu wei adwuma bom obi a osisi ye o yapa de obeye ne se wo de Dawood ointment no etwitwe osisi na anopa ene anwumre a na nsa bia no na wo de bia bo asawa obetimi de atua udware wi a fa Dawood ointment wo de te ne fa sra ta brekro na no na wonom Dawood 360 capsules no anopa ene anwumre na danse ye na ba amane wo de enko na enko ti adanse ni bi
Dawood ointment edrowe me straighten and welding the toda me po adwuma na me honam nyina me ye me ho bibi enye ba se minya sa Dawood ointment we na me twitwi a na no pa so minya Dawood 360 na me no mo a ese kwa re me ye adwuma kra se kane no te drowe de edima se mama no be di so asema mama
ye electrician na ye adwuma ekofia yentimi na Dawood ointment so ye adwuma na obra okoduru fia fa twitwi ade be che no na wo hwa ye den Dawood ointment fa twi keke na ebeko
dura me yusu mama hoden pa ma metumi gba odwuma bibi e kama e ma me ye Dawood 360 capsules and a Dawood ointment o memre we no na do we no so twitwi wa aposo e be ma ya oni nyina afiri o ma de che otumi be gba odwuma Dawood ointment fa twi na ebeko
da bia amafo company de wo ka mu sa spreader me secret na nu ani e budo na ani Dawood ointment ene papa me sori anopa me di twitwi me sisi achi me babia he me ntebre secret ni nie ti so person to say me a we use Dawood ointment that the secret of my taxi driving
me a transmission gearbox specialist ejuma me ye en kan na me pega ade a na me nsakura antimi pega na ase me ma ade so na lock me sisi ti say fi say me share Dawood 360 capsules and Dawood ointment abo me bebre the dry you na so amente ya mente bla bia obia mo modern so betimi apɛ Dawood ointment and Dawood 360 capsules enya bi ato
odofo se wate bi aduro ya me ka ho asɛm no eno ho adanse ene wonom adi no ko pharmacy e ben wo herbal shop e ben wo ne koto Dawood ointment Dawood 360 capsules na sɛ de enkrofo di ho adanse no wo so be di ho adanse wo pɛ sɛ wo frɛ ya eno na wo screen ase no 0244 886437 na 020 168 1717 baby a yeton aduro wo man Ghana mu bia no o de wura house pe Dawood ointment and Dawood 360 capsules
Okay, enti na yento so emfa mamo. Kwame Usu at the Baokai was a point of correction. Bernard Dombote wasn't part of the 2000 squad.
Chatila and America. Chatila and America. Kwame, you are right. You are right. Chatila and America. Okay. And this is in Okai.
Sisi kono Okai. Let me once an pay. With me Akai.
Where you go to Goniana? It's a double the three name and don't take on
team no. Revikala amount for attack no. As a AI is serious. Inti me hu be ase me kan fa bebrebe chese later me hwe ni na me de ababa ko pe say Kumasi Asante Kotoko vehemently protested against referee Seydou Bomison's appointment as a referee in Kotoko matches. Kumasi Asante Kotoko really kicked against referee Seydou Bomison's appointment in traveling with Kotoko to Burundi. Bomson is an avowed enemy to Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Ke kusi na do we free so
no the only fan of Kotoko
quickly. So baba be cheche no mum say no. Da kusi wo India no ho na ni bra bre wo baby wo India kala wo tu krom ha. Ni message o de ba no mintimi emmo da.
To wo mo
Bomson there. Yenim no yenim ni gina bre dada. Oneba yeboa there was the aba no. Fancy enough later. Ran measure others. No,
Jamsco, Amane.
Jamsco, I'm so by and I'm so come over, baby. Watching the footage several times, I saw the goalkeeper clearly raise his leg, a right leg, and foul the attacker. Yeah, Odipoku, and so they are brave.
No, my okay. Man say, goalkeeper, any player offered in a suicide area, no, or they don't know baby an attacking football.
Yes, I can be a fan.
Or challenging for the ball. Okay. And he succeeded. That is where we are coming from.
Right. Okay. Enti kakra bi nanka others no nyame yadoma ochina ese de eba. Na obe sum up na na wo kase we num gizo mo ko he kra no mtuminya. Okay.
Na menua pani abas chire mu say in any team that dominated there was something spiritual behind. Yeah. And I know all my examples. And say baby krom ka so mo chama be shigo amfa it is a do asem ni nyina ne say
yinya ya man kwa me kwa ke be de pa asem we be fa to na yenya na busa ne semba kwa na me nu bi afa ho mami ko
ja ka kwa ba sana eti asem ni nyina ne say go for the right coach, go for the right place. For some time now we players are house of kwato. You know, almost heart, almost quality, almost level, intimate, no. And yes, spread, intimate, it is a see our mopa woman coffee to me beer, Okruma, no fanco, enfa, said you are singing at it.
All right,
yes, the air can say, yeah, the unready see Biano, or Kaka go from Bunchirimu. But Upa Chimu said, dear Kotoko supporters Bunchirimu.
Andy say, reference see. Good case could be apart from penalty or right call.
And your right call.
But match Nankasadi. Yeah. Because Kotoko Sisi or one.
Oh, Panet in the
how many times between the ball?
Panet in the Kotoko Sisi. And they are in front of Cranton to see Womo. Tiaquanaki, can go very
even in Europe. Almost on the chips are penalty.
By this year, we want some Nieka. Se we want some nigga. Je be say o mu say e ko ba say ket dia do. Sanke e book o mu so ka we to o mu a. Kan ke Ghana ka ket ke say ba bia na ka ket. Ba bia ba to o mu dia mu say yema. Nti afan sa. So dia kan say house of folk. Ya we season no ya catch empanifo. Se so free Kotoko match ya no mu ba. Ko mo hu say o metima bibi. Atia yin. Go say on the six no wo mu. Ti akaje mpani for say ye wie omumma ade ne meye pressure omumma ne meye pressure say watara omumma ye hunu si ye fa ni ukocha omumma hunu o di ase na wi ase ba bi obi gira samye mani sika no obi kwasa sakro na de aba da pam no e je so as mpani for mu hwedi ye mayen omu hwedi ye mayen o January
0551599933 0551444933 mi 120 amontimi Mankwamreku earlier jitum yenen bedin komo yenwie kra series na bebrebe in the ebebremo did say the Bomson know these rules and never apply them in commercial Sandigo matches he officiated in la kwa mboafo na atuwe agum sisia ebeba dafi yede de aka no abremo. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, sir.
Hello, Sergio.
Design
Yanko Pan Boko, na unu abija phone wa tii for hoye.
go pardon boko.
Mediano so for no bit my family mini papa akopel.
Okay.
Do advance man. Na Sergio. What was the reason why at the time the ABA CAF select referees ekwa kudi CAF tournament or monfa Ghanaian referees in Kahono. Tanka ABA ya bobo ni wi a ade tanka ABA andi mu ba yi. Kwa ba the players or mo bo mo home modern. Na ABA player was the man of the match nanka ya kan ho asem no. Ade na discuss na ba be referee. So who? Because referees na dey Referees no amna se tamu chi se referee na omu die no the ebia akatwa no wo fama na se ntia mu ka se yes wo munya die no munya se team na prepare ya ka the team na prepare that wo ka go na match no match na dem no mo the score na so mu botum ne emwo ama yi football na nko so e ko ba chance
Yeah, better sipa na yako next caller ho. Eric Amponsan, Sudan national team goalkeepers coach. Na oshe incident ni papa. Eric Amponsan say it's a clear penalty. It was very similar to what the referee awarded against Barcelona in the last El Clasico. 4-3 Mbappe's penalty. Yabaka ko hwesa penalty. Nyame ya aduma. Otina. Omo kasa ho boji.
Kasa ho. Ansa nye papa.
All right. The yabaka ko hwesa penalty. Eric Amposan ede etu enim ne da sepa. Eric, oso adwen kire. Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Captain Joe.
Yes, sir.
Joe Laka. We SIS. What's that here?
Debi o ka chebe.
Salt in sauce. Aha. Uni mwa akwani nyede. Na de yisi nyina me dem wa sam kitu wa bi guta mo mesamo kamu yima no kamepe.
Ye ngenti.
Ebra akoje buku ko qualification no. O se wa nko na chi bebre. Wo tene ne ho no no bo bo. Enti wo tene ne ho no no bo na nka e bia wo jaiye. Ene wa mo ansa na bia wo ko na chi.
Ya jo.
Monsa me nhwe ho so kakra bi.
Ma hwe ho na.
Bibia wrong.
Ene say. Yeah, penalty kick.
Ene oko no 10 no. Obe kick no. Ene oko na chi kakra bi 10 bi boy.
10 ya no boy. Anata wadane no ho.
Oh, kala ensa hwe bi. Monsa kwa chi bi. Na ensa hwe bi.
No jo so 10 ya no oko na chi a. Ndike ya die. Oh, bibiansi.
Wow, no busa no. In the way no. Okay.
10 years sa ko na chi be boy ya. 10 years na onya to mechanic process bia.
Ma me fa ba ko enka ho na yehu de. Hello, good afternoon.
Boss.
Yes, sir.
Boss, you have a call here.
Patu boko.
Yes. So chemo wa juma mo. Boss, na mi ani muni. Yan kan ko enche refi for no. Sergio. Onya se bia ye house for and ye beka se ball no. Enye penalty. Ye nyina ye bi. Ya shebi Sergio go for message zo mde ba ana andi kanu. O si league matches e wa ni mu ya. Sergio go for the ball golden cakes omo ball papa. Omo ma ko to 12 time. Omo ma dey so ye fair because
omo na yi house no.
Omo na yi house from the penalties.
No mni mbo papa.
Omo ni mbo.
Ti ama fa tie.
Sergio. Omo asise ye le ko penalties. Ba ko to ko ji. Omo blue ko fo. Ama Sergio, omo mi ye ko to ko fo.
Ya vi na be ha woni yin na.
Sergio. Debi Sergio ya ho semo. Omo se Ghana football no. Se ko fo de mo mo nse. So ma ko Africa ko to ko ba Africa. Na o de tin tin na twan. O se imagine say e ko ye teams akese bia. Sergio ka sebi. Be na every bi mu Zambesi.
No mienu aboy de djuma no ebesi ha de timi de bremu no sila no ebi akam nyame ya adom ochina e be so de foforo kra enso abremu ne abiebiem na afi obia enso anya ne chefa no mienu abo DJKA ɔyɛ brutal mo bia ɛnyi na fidie ne mfa free akra the brantie bɛtuma yɛ mo nim mo enjoy DJKA ɛdɛm se paa nyame yɛ adom ɛbɛsan ne mo atena biom ɛyɛ no 9 pɛpɛpɛ yɛde tidbit no abrɛ mo yakra mo